Welcome back, everyone, to episode 82 of Unravel. Today, we are playing with a few less people. Simultaneously, we're going to have to hope that our computer doesn't blue screen 4 times in 2 hours.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Which, thanks to the help of Saike's technological expertise,
Because she's
right?
a genius.
It'll help.
We'll see.
Let's hope.
Let's see, we have a few too many heads on here because Angie's not here. I think I made a mistake. I made a mistake.
You made a mistake and
This
you admitted
camera,
it.
this camera is the top one now, or the bottom one now, and this one's the top one, but it should be the other way around. Big bad.
Oh, how dare you?
Yeah, how fucking dare I, right? Well, that's what happens if you have to set up OBS at 4 in the morning. Regardless. Last session, you guys met up with a character named Sarah, who's the guard captain of Aurelia, to investigate upon the fortress or citadel that was scryed upon by George after finding some information about Kieran, who apparently had dreams of such a place. George's scrying spell's target was Kieran, but it brought him to that citadel. A fight with a demon ensued, which led you guys to want to go out and investigate. Given that at the moment the barrier around Aurelia that hid it from any divination magic or any other prying eyes was gone, following the battle of the demon, these sphinxes, with the validation of you taking Sarah, allowed you to leave with your memory intact. You traveled with her northwestward, eventually running into a small ruin of what turned out to be a Prime Mistra shrine of some sorts, where you encountered a few undead previously mummified individuals, which didn't number on you guys, but you all made it out alive. You spent the night there before then continuing on, going from the desert dunes into more of a mesa-like area. I wanted to say biome, but I'm not gonna. And eventually running into what is this kind of this fortress structure that's in like the dip of a valley, which is it's not as much. It's not just a castle, but it's like a small city. The walls around it are currently being built or rebuilt. You're not 100% sure. Most of the central fortress, which is actually like a large pyramid, has been rebuilt. There was like a stone quarry on one side. There was you saw people training, or individuals training and marching, which you noticed to be more than likely, a significant amount at least, be these undead individuals that you fought at the Prime Minister Shrine as well, as they are carrying the same types of banners and clothing and weapons. As well as on the south side of the fortress, you found 20 or so, a little more perhaps, of these 8 pointed wooden stars, upon which you found through Fink's eyes that there were some humanoid bodies hidden in that. So,
hidden. They're like,
or like set up, crucified on it.
Yeah.
One second, sorry, I just realized that music is playing from my computer screen instead of this thing. So, I thought for a second that the mic wasn't working. I was like, God damn, there goes my whole shtick.
Your whole recap.
My whole recap and everything.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Change it? It didn't change it? Why is it saying that it is playing from that now?
But you hear it? It is definitely playing from that.
Yeah, it's definitely playing. We can hear it.
Totally believe you.
Cells are not there.
I find incredibly annoying.
Mm-hmm. It is.
So
So-
he's just not gonna use those.
It is.
So, you guys found yourself on the ridge looking over, being hidden pretty well in the later hours of the day where the sun has already set, but the night hasn't fully come in yet as the shimmer of the glow of the sun still comes over the horizon. You had parted ways with Sarah, who had seen enough of what's going on here to report back to the Sphinxes, so action may be taken before disaster strikes. I'm pretty sure it was Jera who opted to want to stay behind and at least go take a look at the crucified individuals So you guys are on a ridge. The cliff below you was probably, I can see 50 meters. I'm not sure what that is in feet, but about that far. Of a sheer drop into the valley where it then slowly goes down and eventually flattens out to a pretty decent plain. You guys can kind of overlook the city. 50 meters, that's like 25 stories, which is pretty far.
Yeah, that's
20, more like 20.
It's like 100, 120 feet. Right?
It wouldn't be
No,
a
it should
slow
be.
fall.
It's more like 150 feet.
150.
3 feet per meter.
Yeah.
I wouldn't be able to slow fall that. I feel like.
164 feet.
Mm.
0.041994.
Yeah, 165,
Yeah.
I guess. Yeah.
No, 164.04, so
Yeah.
164. That's a distance. You can try. You can certainly try if you want
I'm
to.
not gonna try.
I'm not gonna stop you.
So, once you go there,
Yeah. Want to see if Kieran is on one of those crosses.
I understand.
And if he isn't, then
Then,
he's probably dead.
yeah, or he's inside somewhere. Right? Because we only see from the outside undead, but we don't know
Maybe.
what's inside. So maybe they're kept prisoners in there.
I mean, I feel like they do that to the prisoners and I point to the Christians.
Yeah, you might be right, but I don't know if they are.
I mean, they might be, but I'm gonna
I
sincerely
don't know if
doubt.
they would notice someone is more important and keep them alive inside for later.
more important.
Yeah, me neither, but
Probably not.
just thinking outside of the box.
Well, if he isn't there, we'll
Okay.
anyways.
Well, if we get really close, I can support you, like with the stealth
I
thing.
sure hope so.
Yeah, but
I'm not gonna do it.
yeah, but let's first get close before we do that unnoticed. I mean, like maybe 60 feet before it, and then do that.
There are patrols, right?
You noticed flags in the distance, which you thought you expected was a patrol. You weren't sure which way they were traveling. So
But
they
in
ended
the
up
city there aren't like
in the
guards.
city. No, in the city there are.
No,
like,
near the city. Like
yeah,
in
the
valley.
stretch between like the cliff and the city itself is like there's rocks and cacti here, but there isn't like massive like ravines or clutches where you can
No, but
get a lot of height. And there are like that area is not as much patrolled as it is watched from like the walls and such.
yeah, okay, but it's dark, right?
It is getting dark. It is like the shadows have drawn long, but there is still general lighting from the glow of the sun, which will probably disappear within the next like half hour.
I'd say we wait for the sun to set and then
Yeah.
try to see a way down.
Okay, so you guys want to sit here and wait for the sun to go down?
Yeah, or
Yeah,
shall we
or-
first go get down and then wait down
You can
at
do that.
the ground before we take off?
I mean, it would,
Because if we
where's the
empty
sun
that, we
coming
should
from?
get down.
The sun is setting in the west.
Yeah, but where are we?
You were traveling northwest, so the sun from your perspective would currently be. It's pretty much straight west. You're near the equator of what this world would be, so it's pretty much straight west, which would actually hide you, considering you approached from the southeast because you were traveling northwest. The sun sets basically behind the pillar or behind the pyramid.
Okay. So we would be in the shadow.
Yes, of the pyramid. Currently you're not because you're on the platform, and there's a pretty big stretch between the city and the cliff you guys are on. So you're not directly in the shadow, but the shadow's on your side, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
Be nice.
Well, we can go down too.
To have
That's
the
fine.
shadow on your side.
You have climbing gear, right?
Yes.
You want to use spells for that?
Well, I'm sure we can get down safely.
To not waste anything.
Yeah.
So you guys want to go down the cliff. How do you want to go down the cliff?
We
Because
have
it is, as I said, 164 feet.
we have climbing gear, right?
You do. Though climbing gear takes longer than some of the other options you may have at hand. But that's a trade-off.
Yeah, I can also transform into a giant eagle and fly off you guys down.
Ciao. Giant eagle.
Yeah, it's a bit too overwhelming, I guess. Gets attention.
I feather fall.
Take a look.
So we just...
Like 6?
5.
That was like for one creature, right?
For 5.
For 5 creatures, but okay. But... Do we need all of us alive?
Let me say it like that. I can go down with like the climbing gear and you can go fall.
Yeah, okay. Sounds like a good idea.
Climbing. With climbing gear. Climbing itself halves your speed, basically, right? So they're pretty... I mean, you're fast. But using climbing gear, I would say makes you go twice as slow as that. Because you get the ropes, you tie the knots, you put in the pythons, which keeps you safe.
I mean, you can.
But it takes so much longer.
Can't you like put one down at the top and then rappel down?
You can, but it's a lot less safe than all making your way down all the way.
So you need to make a check for that, but otherwise you get down safely.
No, there's a few options. If you for the feather falling is a tried and true strategy that can work. We're level 11. Climbing, however, I would say you have indeed 3 options. You can climb without any climbing gear, which will require a set of checks, but will be the fastest possible way of doing it and the least amount of chance to be spotted. You have the way you suggested, where you tie a rope to something or to a spike or whatever, and then you upsile down, basically. You rappel down,
Yeah.
which goes faster, is more secure than just climbing. It's slower than just climbing, but it goes faster than slowly climbing. But it would still require a check with a lower DC to not be spotted. Or you can climb down safely, which will secure the fact that you're going safely, but increase the chance that you may be spotted.
Yeah.
So that's your trade-off.
So let's rappel down.
You want to repel, okay?
If I can get like some, if you can wait until like you.
I can
And
also
then-
just do feather fall twice.
I mean, yeah, that could work. I don't know. Yeah,
He
I don't
just
know
did.
if-
You wanted to say it.
I wanted to say that at the beginning, but you guys were like,
Thank you for letting me finish my thing. But yes,
Yeah,
that's
it's
also an
pretty
option.
cool.
yeah, that you could
Yeah.
work too. Yeah, I don't know if you want to do that.
don't use my spells enough to be like, no, I can do feather fall twice.
Yeah.
How would you want to go about that? Considering you're the one casting it, you have a few options there in who jumps and who doesn't the initial time.
Well, I guess you're going first, and then
I'm gonna go second, because I have to cast it twice and it needs to be in range with me to be casted on.
But if you are on the ground, you can do it as a reaction when you see him falling within 60 feet, right?
Yeah, then I need to react fast enough when I think, oh, now he's within range. And if I miss and do it stupid, then he falls and dies, and I don't want that. Oh my god.
Yeah,
So you
I would say that
I'm
it's
gonna go
possible, like you
second.
suggest.
I think.
But
It would
that
make
would
the most sense.
it would
I
make
guess.
sense, but I would make that a check because you it's 164 feet, which isn't nothing to take fall damage of.
Yeah.
But at the same time, a creature does fall at 500 feet per second, so it's really fast.
Yeah.
So that would be a bit of a check indeed, but it's possible. The other option, like you're suggesting, where people jump, you cast, then you
Can you
jump
go
and
for the
cast.
higher level?
I don't think so, right?
Doesn't have an upcasting where it says, when you cast it up, you can do another creature. It doesn't say that.
That's sad.
Yeah, that's it.
Wait,
But
shit,
but
that's
how far can you fall with Featherfall?
You fall 60 feet, your falling speed becomes 60 feet.
yeah, 60
Yeah,
feet
for
per
how
round
long?
for 1 minute.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
So you could fall
okay, so that would
10
would still
times 10 times 60 feet, so 600 feet.
work. Yeah, okay. But like
So you
if
should-
it's like if you cast it and then at the end they drop.
You're basically okay. So,
Then yeah, that works.
who jumps the first time? Who are you making jump? Who's volunteering to
I
jump?
volunteer! Well, clearly Bree volunteers as subjects.
I don't mind jumping as well.
Utzel, so that's already 2. Josh also volunteers probably.
Sure, yeah. Yeah.
Guess I make him.
Mm-hmm. So George, Bree, and Jara. Any more people or other things I want to go?
Angie probably as well. I grab her hand.
Oh, cool.
She's very sleepy.
It goes.
Come on, Angie.
So, you guys have on the first group.
Best whatever.
Okay. I would like for you, as well as the falling group, to make a stealth check. I don't have me phone.
Well, since I'm not walking but flying, should I make it with disadvantage? Because as you fly, you don't make that much noise, right?
You should take that up with the DM.
Still make noise.
Yeah.
like noise on falling.
But I have a plus 11.
Yeah, so what are you trying to get rid of your disadvantage for? You got a plus 11 anyway. Yeah, Brie, what'd you get?
16.
16? That's pretty bad. For your plus 11.
Yep, I rolled a 5.
That was a disadvantage, that's
Yeah.
fine. We'll get to you in a second. What did Angie get?
A 5.
Okay, and George?
Oh yes, George.
What
Also
did
with
Jara get?
disadvantage.
I got a 10.
What the fuck is this? Okay, come.
2 natural 20s!
look.
Look at this! Oh my god!
That's pretty nuts. Okay.
How did you do that?
George suddenly disappearing.
Super stealth.
Yeah.
It's like a boulder falling in the wind.
Yeah.
Okay, so that makes us total
It's just
what?
high.
Pretty
It's
decent,
going
right? 22? 21?
It just becomes a ninja when
I'm a ninja, and I'm gonna get you.
Their stealth will
I
become.
think 21.
Plus 1, I guess.
Yeah, I think.
Didn't put his plus there, so
But
it
it
will
is-
just be a 21.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Because dumbass forgot to put his plus there.
Okay, well, I'm pretty sure it's not proficient, so that gives you guys an average
Okay.
of
Then
52.
still he has a plus
Proficiency
1
there.
on dex, so.
Yeah.
True.
Should still put a plus 1 there.
Let's see, divided by
I mean,
4 people
sometimes forget
jumped.
that too.
Yeah.
I, of course, also made a stealth check.
You did too.
But I had to, because I guessed it the spell.
You didn't jump though.
No, but I guessed it the spell.
Yeah, okay.
It's like I pull Angie in, and she's like, wow!
Zero, what'd you get?
18.
Okay. You're hidden from the patrols. Group that fell made still a bit of noise. George didn't, but the rest did.
A bit.
Even with slow fall, I was like, oh
Yeah.
fuck.
You made some noise.
Like I dropped to the ground to step, put a step one time and then tripped.
Yeah, like you get ready to like get yourself when you're like slowly falling, but you don't realize that when you touch the ground the spell ends, so it's suddenly like way more weight.
And I tripped.
Yep. Okay, then the second group, which is Bess and Zira, I think.
Yes.
Do I have to roll for things or?
Fink could fly, so
Flink is just fine.
I'm pretty sure Flink. I think he's still invisible,
Yeah.
quite a little bit at least. They don't have to roll for Fink. What do you get? 14 total.
15.
15 brings you to an average of 14.5. That's pretty good. You guys land a little more softly than your companions, although not much. So you guys all hit the ground. You've made some noise, but not necessarily too much. There's a few like little rocks that came down with you guys. Like now begin to hit the bottom. You guys are down the cliff. What do you guys want to do next?
Go towards the stealthily. Go towards the crucifixes.
Okay. There's like, you would have to imagine there's a few hundred meters, like maybe like 400 or 500 meters to like the closest thing that's outside of the walls of this fortress, like any building tents or materials.
Past the
Close to the outside.
Yeah, past the cliff.
Okay. To walk around and get to the crucifixes would be and regular movement would be about an hour, because it is like a. That would not be an hour.
I'm going to cast Pass Without Trace when we get really close and want to get.
Well, I think it would take you about 30 minutes to walk there, just regularly, which at stealth would make you take an hour.
Yeah, normal still.
Depends if there's something coming close. If there's something coming
but
close, you could
If I cast it, then
leave an
it's-
hour.
yeah, but it's not gonna work if we're not going stealth, because it only grants anything. We only can be magically tracked if we are stealthing.
No, but
So-
we're stealthing the entire way, right?
No, because if we stealth, we take it and we.
Yeah, it's
we
half an
are
hour of
doing-
walking there.
Yeah.
It's half an hour to get there. So if you stealth, it's an hour.
Yeah,
Yeah.
no, but
And for the spell to work, you need to stealth.
I'd
right?
say like stealth there, and then half an hour in you can cast it.
I mean, the
Yeah.
spell basically gives you a bonus on your stealth. If you choose not to roll stealth checks, then you
Yeah.
don't get benefits from the spell. No.
Exactly. So.
No, I know, but I was suggesting stealthing there.
Yeah, but that you could do that, and then by the time you arrive there, the spell would end. But your trek there would be done in pretty much safety, near guaranteed safety.
Yeah, I'm still doubting where we need to stealth. If it's on the way there, or if it's
To give you a bit of
very
a-
close.
To give you a bit of an idea, it is pretty much between the cliff. As I said, there's a few rocks in here and there that do outsize some of you. But aside from that, it's mainly just an open plain
Yeah.
to the walls. It's made for as a defensive structure, so there isn't much there that people could hide from arrow shots and stuff behind. And there is quite a bit of distance, but there are people on the walls looking out. So there is, and if it's just an empty open space, you feel like if you're just out there, you would be quite exposed. You're hidden by darkness, which gives them disadvantage, but it doesn't. Yeah.
I'd say stealth.
With how not loud some of you guys can be, it would be a risk, but it may be a risk you're willing to take.
I'd say not stealth there the entire way and back. Like,
Yeah, but I would definitely stealth, but would I pass without a trace stealth?
yeah, when we get closer, but not.
Yeah.
But like, but not like when we get like 60 feet in. Then we should already have cast that.
Yeah.
Because that would be too close.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like then they would have already seen us.
Yeah. When we get in 200 feet range, I guess.
I guess maybe a bit further. I don't know.
Considering the sizes you're dealing with, 200 feet is like you're basically there.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
So basically, what we're debating now is whether you want to cast it for the stretch to the crucifixes, yes or no.
I was saying like.
How
cast
many
it,
of the time would
halfway
be
in or
gone?
something.
The entire, like, it would take you half an hour, over an hour to stealth there with Pass Without a Trace. So if you can choose to cast it on this first stretch, but that would be the spell. And when you
Can-
arrive there,
can
you
we-
would have to recast it.
Can we cast it like halfway in?
Yes, but that would be separate checks. You would have to roll first for when you don't have Pass Without a Trace, and then roll again for when you do, because those are different outcomes.
Yes.
I mean, it's up to you.
I want to cast it later because I think it's a shame if it's completely used up and I need to recast it, even if we don't know what's going to happen. And I
almost always use my second level spell slots, so
Yeah, but
That's
it would
harsh.
also be a shame if we were spotted.
Yeah.
That would
That's
suck.
the trade-off. So, Bree, you're the one casting it. What do you want to do?
not right away, after
No?
a short while, so after 10 minutes or something.
That results in basically the same outcome as casting it in the beginning. Like we're talking about stretches of hours here,
Yeah.
not 10 minutes. Because like we can start rolling stealth checks for every minute, but that's a bit finicky.
yeah. Like I want to do it halfway until we reach, because the crucifix are not on the pyramid; they're in front of it.
They're
Because I can't picture
you have the pyramid, this a small fortress city around it, then the
Yeah.
walls, and they're out of the walls.
Yeah.
How much feet is it to the crucifix?
From the walls,
From where we are now.
an hour of stealthing, half an hour of walking. I'm not sure how many feet that is.
Okay. And how much from the crucifix to the wall?
Between the furthest and the closest, anywhere between 50 to 200 feet.
Pretty close.
They're basically built in like a small grouping near the wall.
Okay. Pass without trace, but you already said it. If Kieran is not here, we need to come up with a plan before we get in. If Kieran is not on one of those crucifixes, we need to
Just
make a
get
plan
out
to
of
get
here.
in. Or get out of here. Yes.
Yeah, no, I didn't wanna. If he's not here, we'll just skedaddle, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, cast
Well,
best
and
without
then-
trace.
So
And then
okay. In that case, from the stretch from where you guys climbed down to arriving at the crucifixes, at least you have the +110 bonus. I would like for all of you to roll stealth.
and we'll go back to the Sphinxes and see what we can do there.
Yes, add a +10.
Next to
Now
your
we're
roll.
really good.
Jesus, it's the same. But that's okay.
What'd you get?
24.
24.
Can't believe
Zero?
this.
25.
25. George?
20.
Okay. Angie.
Angie had a 30.
30. And Jer?
I had.
Wait, you rolled a 19 for Angie then?
Yeah.
Oh, good.
I had a 33.
30. By the way, think out, because then you would also have to roll. Wait, think's not out. So, sorry, for Jared.
33.
33. Yes? 21. Okay. Right by the 6 of you, because think's not there. Gives you an average stealth of 25.5.
Yeah, because
Should be.
every one of us had 20 or above.
Yes. There is. So you begin the stretch. You basically go from like larger rocks to larger rocks. Then you like small divots there are in the landscape, or like small cliff sides where it kind of moves up for like half a meter or whatever. You try to like make your way slowly through the at this point eventually darkened area around you. You manage to avoid any patrols, which you do find there are patrols, but they're in the grand scheme of things relatively easy to avoid.
They're close to the wall.
Yeah, they're relatively, like, they're maybe like 100 feet off of the walls, but it's not even close to the distance that is between where you started and where you're going. Eventually you make your way basically more westward and a little bit more southward, eventually reaching the south side of the fortress. At which point you come to the crucifixes where there is like, not everywhere lights, but there are like ever-burning torches in between them, to give somewhat of a light between like, some of them. So it isn't completely darkness, but it isn't, it isn't a city street either. And that's where when you get close to the edge of any chance of getting spotted, that's when you notice all of you stop, and that's where the spell ends.
Mm-hmm.
Which leads you to the next stretch. This investigation thing. It's actually Chloe's problem, because she's looking for her
That's
mentor.
Chloe's problem, yes, because we don't know what he looks like, so...
That's also a pretty good one.
Well, first I'd like
It's
to...
a no.
I would like to see
much.
if I can spot from this distance if any of them are still alive.
From this distance, okay.
Yeah.
Go ahead and make a perception check.
Mhm.
I'll say make a perception check to see if any of them are valid to maybe still be alive.
Yeah.
And then from here it would be a really high perception check to see
Yeah, okay.
if they're alive still, because you keep your distance to make sure that
I
you're...
use a Lucky Rabbit's feet for that, because
Go for
it's not that great.
Maybe this use. Yeah, it's a bit better. 25.
5. I'll say between the lot of them, and there seems to be some like 22, 23,
Okay, that's
there is potential for some of them to be alive.
Okay.
You would need closer investigation to really find out, but there are some that have potential of being alive still. A lot of them are it's like skin pulled super taut against the skeleton. Like they seem to be unmoving. You see that there are like if somebody's like sunburned, but like 10 times over, just like blisters and peeling skin and everything. It's a pretty nasty sight. Like Zero, like you said last session, is almost some sort of mummification process that's a bit more gruesome than the limb strips. But there's potential for some of them.
Well, Angie mentioned that it was barbecue, and I mentioned how gruesome her barbecues must have been.
That's true. It does also show the fact that some of them may have chances of being alive and the other ones don't, is that they have, not all of them have been here for equally as long.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's what I share with
You can basically exclude like 2/3 of all of them there.
2/3 is probably alive.
2/3 is pretty much dead.
pretty much dead. Okay.
Yeah.
I
have no chance.
I say to you when I checked from a distance if I could see possibility for being alive, and 1/3 of the 22 bodies hanging there could be alive. So we have a small chance of finding Kieran alive, I guess. And otherwise he's
That's
dead.
what I expected.
Yeah. So, but you know what he looks like, so
Yeah, can
I leave it up to you now.
You guys are currently in like a group, away from any like light, anything nearby. You found like a larger rock to like hide behind, where it's some sort of safety, from which you can then step out and do your investigation, however you wish to do that.
Those 6 or 7 or so, they are alive.
Could be alive. Not
Might be alive. Let's say they are alive for now. How close are we to them? Or
I
are
think-
they just scattered through?
No, I mean they're pretty. Some like there's like 2 or 3 that are close, and there's another 2. Like they're not completely on opposite sides of this like spread of stars, but they're also not grouped together.
No,
and
I
you're
think-
about like 120 feet away from the closest cross.
I need to go check it out. See if Karen is even there. I don't think it's not if George comes along. I don't know.
I can come along, and I can make both of us invisible.
That'll be good.
You could also decide to not, because they are a little bit spread out. You could divide up if you wish. So, I'm
but
suggesting to
people don't-
split the party, but it's an option rather
People
than
don't know what Karen looks like.
yeah. But that would be
But I'm the best at investigating, and I could make at most 2
But
people invisible.
some could also stay here and you go check it out.
Yeah.
That's also a possibility.
That's what I was thinking. And if
Yeah.
we get spotted, then you
Yeah, we come up. and we
help us.
Yeah, of course. We're not gonna run.
no, but like to get, as I said, like if you're within the crosses, then you're about like at least 120 to 200 feet away. So that's like a bit. The first 2 rounds, if there were to be suddenly combat there, you are dashing there to be a bit, unless you have some form of equipment. Then people that stay behind are.
Well, I
ghosts.
think I can. Well, I
George
can
is
also come because my stealth is a bit okay.
Yeah, your stealth is really good.
Yeah.
But at disadvantage.
Yeah, but the
Disadvantage,
disadvantage is minus
11.
So it's a
So
+5.
it's still what I rolled.
4. It is about what I have for stealth, so.
That's what most of you guys have.
It's still
except
what I
for
rolled.
George and Angie.
So,
I think there's 1.
Okay,
Yeah, I
you're
think-
pretty
but
shitty
I can
stealth.
also look and check and see.
Yeah, but you don't know what he looks like.
Yeah.
I mean, a gnome is a good. If you're only looking at like 6 bodies, a gnome is pretty.
Yeah, fair.
I'm just the best at investigating.
Also, when you are close, you will need a medicine check to determine whether or not they're alive.
And I'm good at those.
I'm not that great.
I'm decent. I'm not decent, never mind. I
I
have a +2.
Yeah, me
I
too.
think it's the best if I go with.
Yeah, that's
I
for
am
sure.
good at investigating, and I'm good at medicine.
I can also come, but I
can
leave
make
it up to
myself
you.
If you want
invisible.
to, we can be invisible. It's up to you.
They're going to be average. Who's going invisible?
Me and it's.
Okay.
You're super stealthy. You don't.
No one uses the 3rd level spell slot?
Yes.
Oh wait, that is the 3rd level spell slot actually.
I need to upcast it to make 2 people
Never mind.
invisible.
I thought for a second you could do 3 people, but you can only do 2. Okay.
I could do 3 if I had 4 levels.
In which case,
Then I could also do
Bree,
creative
stealth with
invisibility.
disadvantage.
Yep.
Stealth with advantage, stealth with advantage. The average of that is what we're going to be using. So, Bree, what'd you get?
Another rabbit feed. Just
Okay, there goes another one.
It's a bit better. Okay, 20.
20.
Pretty good.
That's my lowest.
Here.
Better than
15.
15.
16.
16. Brings you to an average of 70. You begin to make your way to like the first 2 individuals that may be alive. These movements will be incremental. So you move to these first 2 that could be alive. You see these, neither of them are Kieran. Both of these seem to be human. You guys have spent some time in Greenfield. They seem to be dressed in like dock workers or sailors' clothing, which is something you guys are relatively familiar with at this point.
it's probably like crashed. Crashed.
Yeah, that is the first thought that could come to your mind.
Okay.
But you're not sure if they're alive, but they're definitely not Kieran.
Okay. Well, first Kieran, then maybe I'll.
Okay.
Yeah,
you guys
no,
wanna
wait.
continue?
Okay.
Okay. You guys want to move on to
maybe.
the next like group of 3 that are relatively close by to each other. So go ahead and roll another stealth check.
I don't have any lucky rabbit feet anymore.
Please roll natural 1 because then I can re-roll.
Or roll 2.
Hey, that's even better. 24.
24. 0.
10.
10. And Char.
21.
21.
I tripped
3.
once.
Average of 18.3. So it's higher.
I tripped.
It's a higher average.
Yeah, I grab. Oh no, wait, you're invisible.
Yeah, you have no idea where she is.
Just suddenly hear a 0 falling.
I mean, you guys walk into each other basically. You
No,
guys
I
can't see
just
each other.
tripped.
Oh sure.
They had good stealth, I didn't.
Fair.
Watch out!
You make your way over to these other 3. You take a look. There's human, half elf, short individual, but you're not sure if it's halfling or gnome. Take a closer look, perhaps. Perception check.
How can I help?
Like make your own. You can't help.
Yeah, that's fine.
It was between 9 and 19. It's 13.
13. You're not 100% sure.
There's 11.
Yeah, you're not. You can't really tell that much. I'm not gonna let everybody roll. You can't really tell that much because normally you can see it in like other features that because they're so gaunt and so blistered. They have somewhat pointy-ish ears, but both gnomes and halflings have.
Is he alive?
You're not sure.
Make that check.
Make a medicine check.
What? 13 again.
13. You think not alive. Upon a closer look, not sure. You don't think it's Kieran. Kieran used to be not necessarily the most emaciated of individuals.
I mean, you might have been like left out here for a long.
Yeah, for a real long time. So different. It's probably not him. Make a
Intelligence? History?
yeah. You would have to remember his face. So I would say it would be a history check because you haven't seen him in over 5 years, which is a bit.
It's a bit. He doesn't want to roll on. That's a 10.
Use a different one.
It could be Kieran, but you're really not sure.
Might be.
What do you need to do?
Check out the rest first.
It's also dark, so it's like nothing's helping here.
We'll check out the rest.
Okay.
This dice
So you
is
did
dice.
2,
How
3.
high are they actually?
Um,
like,
Because
Very high.
the crosses are about as like big as this table,
Yeah.
so you have to think like 2.5 to 3-ish meters. And then they're like circular and they're up at an angle less than 45 degrees, so like
Yeah.
maybe like 20
are
degrees.
they
So
high
they're maybe
above
like,
the ground or
no,
are
they're
they...
maybe like 2-3 feet off the ground.
Oh, okay.
And then the beam, like they're not up, they're
Yeah.
basically laying down in an angle to catch as much sun as possible.
Okay.
It does smell here also a little bit. Go ahead and make stealth checks in that case. You move over to the last 3 individuals that could maybe be alive.
That's pretty good.
So this is your last possibility.
Wait. I also have a feature for this, but I don't know if I should use it.
To check out Kieran feature.
Okay, well, we'll see. Char, what'd you get?
Natural 20 for 26.
26 here.
15.
15. Bree?
16.
60. Gives you an average of 19. So it gets better and better every time. You move your way over to these other 3 individuals, where you find out all 3 of these are human.
So it should be.
Probably the other one.
Yes.
It's okay. We'll get out. If they're all human, yeah.
Yeah, these are all human.
Last group, right?
Yes, you're not sure if they're alive or not, but these are all humans. You had, the other two as well.
The others are definitely dead.
Everything else except for, because you checked 3 now, 3 previous, 2 before that, so you checked a total of 8. Those were the only ones that may have had a chance of being alive. The rest is like thoroughly dead.
Okay.
Especially now that you're
So
like
let's-
walking between them.
Let's
they're
get the
dead.
shorter person then, right?
Yeah.
Let's get him down and help him and maybe see if he is here and
Okay. Yeah, you would definitely need, now I would say you would definitely need better lighting to be able to determine whether or not it is.
Yeah.
Like,
But,
because your check failed, so with better lighting you'll
Why not
know
just
or not.
help him and see later if it's
Yeah.
current?
No, that's what I was thinking.
Yeah.
And no, but that's the case. Like, to figure out whether or not it's Kieran or not, whether you do that here or somewhere else, I don't give a fuck. But you would need better lighting.
Yeah.
That's the only thing that would change your outcome of that 10 check you rolled. So you guys make your way back. Make another stealth check. Start sneaking around everywhere.
I tripped again.
Bree?
14.
14, 0.
6.
6, Chara.
23.
20.
I tripped again.
Divided by 3 gives you an average of 14.33. You guys make your way over to back to the place you were at. You there know that one of them is gnomish, halfling, small at least. Very small dwarf, perhaps.
Hello, fellow little one.
But that one's like, yeah, it's laying there, seems to be unconscious. You're not sure if it's alive. There are nails driven through hands and feet.
Oh God.
What do you guys want to do?
I guess.
How?
Get those nails out and I can move.
Okay, he's still alive. Yeah, okay. Teleport him. Teleport the nails.
I can't do a teleportation circle here, right?
No, I mean like a 2-person teleport, like.
I don't think any of you have
Dimension
access to that
door.
kind of stuff. I don't think any of you have that.
God damn it.
that's the best you left behind.
Yep.
I think that, yeah, Angie and Bess have teleportation capabilities like that. But Bree can only teleport you back to Genova, I guess.
Does anyone of you have a silence spell?
I have a cloth, I guess. Something of clothing too. Gag is fine.
Sure.
Right?
Sure.
Oh, that's gonna work.
I mean, Chara definitely has that, so.
So,
Yeah, I have multiple moves.
I could also insult him to death. So
If he's not dead already.
If he's not dead. Okay. Okay, I'll try to get out the spikes.
How?
we can't move the crucifix all at once, right?
No, that's way too big. Then again, you have to imagine you move something as big as this.
Yeah, and you have 2 little persons
Yeah.
with you.
It's also pretty noticeable if one moves, because there is only like 22 here.
Yeah, okay.
So if one
where's
suddenly
that
begins
one
to go
going?
moving, it's a noticeable thing.
It's got paws.
It's just like
you
rolling.
had a crowbar, right?
Yes.
Can I borrow it?
Here, my very small crowbar.
Yeah, it's like one of those tiny ones that you could like open
Like
up
a
a
toy
small.
one.
Yeah, no, it's the ones that you get
Also
sometimes
have
with like
one,
some
right?
liquor if it comes like in a little chest that you can open it up with. Yeah, it's zero sized.
At Tinker's tools, there's also crowbars, right?
Crowbar, I would think, is a little bit too heavy-handed for Tinker's tools.
Oh.
Tinker's like small mechanical things.
Yeah.
A crowbar is like busting open a door.
I could also use a good door knocker.
To wreck the crucifix.
Sure, I'll allow that.
It makes lots of noise.
It would be loud though. It'd be loud.
Yeah, the other thing I have is a pickaxe, but that's.
I have the tiny crowbar.
You could
I'll
also
take the
just
tiny
chop
crowbar.
its hands
Yeah,
and
but it has a bone saw.
Let's not do that.
Well, I wanna when Chara is doing that,
I wanna should I use a healing word or should I use a healing potion for him? Healing word, I
At
guess.
first, yeah.
Those would determine whether he's alive or not. But as you said, if he is alive and he does wake up,
Yeah.
He might scream, yeah.
Yeah.
And then we knock him
Wait.
out.
Wait, when you get closer now, can you determine if he's alive?
that's why
You need more
that was the
light.
check was before.
We need more light for this.
I can make a very small light though.
They might probably see that.
How small is that light?
5 feet wide, 5 feet thin.
Right. I say if you have it, I would say if you have something to put it in, then it would be like a
I can
little.
just touch an item and it will shed that light.
Oh yeah, but that is like a 5 foot. That's pretty big. If you could somehow contain it, I would allow it to be like basically the size of like a little candle, which would give you enough light to try again. But you would have to find a way to contain the light because 5 feet by.
I can put it
5
in the
is pretty
skull.
Yeah, with the several holes in
I
it.
have a skull.
good. Skulls don't really have cavities like that. Unless you bust open the brain section, then you could put something in there, and then you basically have what I'm asking
Wait.
for.
You can put it on the ring. Wait, I pull out the ring, Angie made for me to propose. It's a little box, and you can cast it on the ring, so the ring sheds light, and you can put the.
Oh, work.
Yeah.
We need to get them off first, though.
Yeah.
Let's take him off first.
Yeah, or first identify him and then.
Well, if he's already dead, then...
You don't know.
Then, like, he's not
that's, the
gonna
whole,
scream.
that's the whole question.
First medicine.
Okay.
Okay. So.
Okay, so you cast the light thing on that, which basically gives you like
I
a
just touch it.
yeah. That's basically gives you like a makeshift like tiny
Yeah. I shine
Tiny
it close to
flashlight,
I shine it
basically.
close to its face.
Okay, which will allow you to make another medicine check,
It's
or
really
and it would
roleplay.
allow you to make another perception
right.
check or history check to see if you could remember his face.
Oh.
Nope.
What'd you get, Chera?
It's an 8.
You're not sure. Zara?
It's a 9.
You're also not sure. At this point, you would have to see with bright light and
Yeah.
like daylight, so kind of lights to be able to determine.
Was it?
I close the box.
Okay.
And put it
Let's
in my
get him
pocket.
over this and
Okay.
just take him.
I climb up on the crucifix.
Mm-hmm.
I put like I grab a rag and put it in its mouth, ball it up and put it in its
Gag
in its
it.
Sure.
mouth.
Yeah.
And then with the tiny crowbar, I try to like.
Yeah. The moment you put in like the cloth in the mouth, like you in general, like you hear some like skin move, and it's more like dry leather moving across dry leather. It's kind of the sound that his body's making in general. The wood you're stepping also like begins to creak a little bit. I need you to make a stealth check.
Oh,
I'm
no.
still invisible, right?
Yes.
Or invisible.
That is 24.
Okay. Unnoticed, you will be able to do half of what you're planning on doing, which is pulling out the nails with the crowbar,
I
right?
will say to it if it can.
Sure.
I don't know if they can hear me or not.
In what
but,
language?
No mesh.
No measure.
Flemish?
Halfling won't know.
Yeah. So either he understands you or not.
Just do common.
Oh, is it one of my long lost family members?
Yes.
We're coming to save you. Keep still.
Okay. You can unnoticeably basically like you pull out the nails. There's like a bit of like thickened blackish ichor that comes out of the hand. That's casting, so that would be another stealth check for you.
Okay.
Well,
Okay,
if,
stealth check.
if it's alive, indeed blood would come out.
Sure, it's like the thickish oozes ichor.
So it's alive.
Maybe.
That comes
Probably.
out when you pull out
Well, if
the
it
nail.
was dead,
That's
nothing would come
24.
out.
Yeah, that's true.
24. It's a good enough stealth check. So you cast what?
Healing word.
Healing word. You cast the spell, but it doesn't seem to take effect. This individual does seem to be dead in nature.
And nothing would come out the wounds.
It would if you pull a nail with it out. It's just a little bit of blackish ichor that comes out. It's not like like fucking an aorta that you hit.
Well, we can still take him with us. Or
Yeah, two
Yeah,
of the nails are gone. So
Double.
half their body is free.
I say to you, I whisper to you, I think he's dead. I tried to heal him, but he didn't respond.
Well, I'm already here now.
We do definitely know someone was here.
Ah, fuck it.
So what are you doing?
And I'm gonna get him out.
Okay, I thought fuck it, I'm gonna put him back in.
No, like grab
Put
him.
it back in. That would make even more
You
noise.
don't have to do that, you just push it back in.
True, but
You could push him back in if that's the way
I'm
you
not
want to
gonna,
go.
I'm gonna
But
get him out
the
of here.
thing is, now if we take him, now we'll do this. And
Okay.
it might speed up their plans to, I don't know, the city. Don't want that.
It's not our fault. Not
I
our
mean,
But
problem.
they very specifically asked us not to do anything.
And we said we probably will.
But you know,
Anyways,
the
if it
guy
is,
is dead. It is proven.
if it is Kieran,
It is only one person. They're not gonna be too worked up about it. Yeah.
if it is Kieran, then we could maybe resurrect him. I don't know. Do that.
Just saying, if things speed up with all those people, I warned you.
We're gonna get cast
gonna
race
get him out
dead
of
on
I
you.
am not used. I'm not used to being the voice of reason here. Okay.
Okay, let's get him out of here.
I'm gonna get him out of here.
Yeah.
Okay, make another stealth check
Escort
for the other two nails. Zero was outvoted.
Zero was the
That's why
imposter.
we're three of us.
Yeah.
Because Zero
Yeah, it's
was
good.
the imposter.
Good choice to bring a third person.
No, Zero, it is the reasonable thought, but I'm just like, fuck it.
Yeah.
What'd you get?
20, 25.
25?
Yeah.
Okay. The last two nails, the body kind of like begins to it shifts slightly before coming to a stop. Okay, you grab it. It's like a floating body now.
I'm gonna and then I'll climb down.
Sure. Yeah, you took this person off of the cross. Stop. Next step.
Get back safely.
Okay. Stealth checks from everybody. I would say would be with disadvantage because you're carrying a whole other body.
So a straight roll.
So straight roll. Also, because all other people see it's just like a floating corpse.
Oh no. Okay.
All right, Brie, what'd you get?
15.
15. Zero, what'd you get?
17.
Wait. Jar, what'd you get?
13.
13.
Yeah. I just rolled a 7. Plus 6.
You guys make your way back to Bess, Angie, and George, who are still lying in wait at the edge of this southern portion of the fortress. Bess, you see Bree slowly sneaking to. You don't actually notice Bree. It's hard to notice if you're like looking in their direction that
wouldn't
there is like a
notice any
body
of them.
kind of like flying towards you.
I wouldn't notice any of them.
You would notice it the moment it kind of like comes near you. Like suddenly there's a floating corpse, and there's Bree.
They're invisible. Let's get out of here. I cast again, Pass Without Trace.
Okay.
And
Let's get us out of here.
What do you guys want to do? Where do you guys want to go from?
Well, anywhere besides here. But maybe
That's a
where
lot
we
of
came from?
Yeah, towards the wall.
Yeah.
And then we could go
Or
up
we can-
immediately, but
Where we can hide and maybe long rest or make camp.
it's close to the city.
No, definitely not.
We
this
need to get
close.
up first.
Yeah, that's true.
We could go back to where we were.
Yeah.
The
Back where you
alcove.
climbed down?
No, the alcove.
That would be if you would leave now, you would arrive there midday the next day.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, because you guys left there in the morning, arrived here in the late
Oh, I
afternoon.
thought we arrived
Yeah.
here pretty early, but no, never mind.
No, that's why it's dark now.
Yeah,
Yeah.
fair.
So let's get back to the wall and maybe we'll get up because that's better that we have the higher ground.
I think so.
I mean, there's two options you have. You can go back to where you were, where there's still there's no rope, right? There's no rope around.
No.
You can back to where you were and go up there, or you can go straight to the cliff now and go up there,
Yeah.
which lifts that means that the trek you would go to go back in the direction you guys came from, you would take that whilst up on the cliff rather than in front of it.
Yeah,
Which-
I think that's better. Yeah, to really go up.
Yeah, I think so too.
Would leave you a little bit further away from the city.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
The better option.
We
Yes.
can first go up and then go
Around,
away.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's
Yeah.
You guys make your way to the wall, which isn't from where you are, isn't too far, so no stealth check required for that. However, you do have to find a way to get back up. Because like the walk there is maybe 200-300 meters, so it's insane. It won't take you half an hour. It may take you like 5 minutes with decent stealth. Did you cast Pass Without a Trace again?
Yeah, so I'm concentrating on that.
Yeah. So you guys, however you wish to go up, there is Pass Without a Trace, and that's where we're going to have to roll the stealth check. So. I guess that's to fly twice. Very well. That catches everybody. Okay, what do you do first?
Let's go first.
I'll go with Brie.
And the body.
The body.
Yeah, well, I'm holding them.
Yeah.
Yes.
But should the body be able to fly on its own, or should you be able to carry the body while you're flying?
You can carry
Do you
it.
concentrate on fly?
Yeah, but then that's why I have to do it twice.
Means that only one group actually has Pass Without a Trace.
Yeah.
Yes, because the moment you do fly, the moment those people would fly out of the Pass Without a Trace range, or stay out of the Pass Without a Trace range, they would no longer be under the effect by it. So if you do split up like that, only one of you gets only half of you get the benefit of Pass Without a Trace.
People... Three.
Per cast.
George does have disadvantage on stealth.
So George should come with me, I guess.
Yeah, and since I have the body, I'll probably also have disadvantage,
Yeah.
right?
So
Yes.
But I'm also still stealth.
You
Invisible.
are currently still invisible, yeah, I would say.
we need to see someone to be able to cast flying.
If it's just a creature within range, then you don't have to see them. Especially for beneficial effects, it doesn't have that many
Yeah, I'm
limitations.
just wondering.
And he would know where I am since
Yeah.
I left.
Yeah.
the
You
body.
could make yourself like known to bed,
Yeah,
and you have the body.
I-
So,
body.
George, you and I go first or second?
No, second. Yeah,
Best.
has to go.
I have to go last.
Yeah. Okay.
Because otherwise the rest are fucked.
Like,
And that's why I had to go last with Featherfall.
Yeah.
I mean, you
okay.
could try and catch them.
So we're going.
Would not
first.
risk
Okay.
it.
No, it would have been funny.
Well,
It
then
would
we're
have
going
been
first.
funny.
Okay,
I'm not in the mood to do that funny stuff.
Those who go first, I need you guys to make stealth checks.
Yes. Stealth checks with a +10.
With the +10.
Oh, wait.
Ah,
Disadvantage.
yes.
Hey, it's a natural one, so I can re-roll it.
Go for it. Go for it. Natural one.
Hey, that's pretty good.
What'd you get?
31.
31. Sure.
14.
14.
Oh,
Yikes.
right.
That's for George, right?
Yeah.
That's
Sure.
Crazy and sweet.
22.
22 gives you guys an average of
Don't-
22.333. So you
Don't-
guys, with
don't-
the help of Pass Without a Trace, are pretty well hidden, and you make your way pretty easily, like in 12, 20 seconds. You guys crescent the top of the cliff unnoticed. At which point, you notice the spell ends, as Bess will recast it on the rest. So Zira, Angie, and Bess, go ahead and make stealth checks with whatever appropriate modifiers. I'm pretty sure you guys are all just straight rolls. No
Would
plus.
have been so good.
You're invisible, right? Yeah, sure. What'd you get? Because you're the one with advantage.
16.
1 second. 16.
I'm almost at a dirty 20.
Angie,
I almost had a natural 19, but
what'd you get?
with a natural 9 of a 10.
10. Not horrible, not horrible. Bess. Gives you guys an average of 13.66666, which there's a chance. Give me a moment. Oop. You guys safely
They're not very
managed to.
perceptive, are they?
I mean, they're not that perceptive per se, because they're
skeleton.
also they're far away. Today was bad long range visibility, and it's dark, so there's a
And they're
lot.
skeletons.
So they're basically rolling with disadvantage and a penalty. So, and you guys are rolling pretty high. So,
Yeah.
you guys all make your way back onto the ridge. Currently, there don't seem to be any patrols, at least not any patrols with noticeable light on this part of the hill, which you've encountered a patrol before. They don't seem to be, at this time of day, walking that range too. So you guys can start either make your way here or start setting up camp or whatever the fuck you guys want to do. I don't know what you guys want to do. You made your way up there. What do you want to do?
Well, let's find.
You're out of like stealthing range, is what
Yeah.
I'm saying.
get to a safe place where we can.
Long rest, I guess. Right? Because it's night.
Yeah.
Yeah, currently you have to think about like, because it's today. I'm pretty sure it's this 1st of January still, so it's like it's shitty light out, so it becomes dark really quickly. You have to think it's about like 7:30, 8ish now.
It's the 1st of January.
Yeah.
Okay.
Soon it's my birthday again.
Yeah, I know.
If you survive that long.
Obviously I will.
Sure.
But out of sheer spite, if I die before my birthday, I'll come back.
What do you guys want to do?
To a safe place where we can go.
Yeah.
Okay, how many hours are you guys willing to walk?
I mean, I
A
was.
few, I guess.
I wouldn't mind getting back to where we were.
Okay, that would be Constitution saving throws for.
Yeah,
against
but
exhaustion.
that's me. Steven saves is pretty good.
And I know.
So is everybody's except for Breeze, technically.
Yeah.
What do you guys want to do?
But I guess we're gonna take a long rest, so.
I mean,
Yeah, but it's outside thing, long rest. So
You also
don't-
don't know what you would encounter.
Yeah.
well, it's now around 8. So if we do like 2 hours and then sleep 8 hours, then it will be around 6 when we wake up. So then they probably aren't awake, and then we can skedaddle further. And then they won't find us.
Sounds
If
like a
there's
plan.
like a spot where we can
Like we just go 2 hour travels, then we set up camp, we do very good watches so everyone's well rested, and then we wake up early and immediately leave.
Okay, so how long do you guys want to walk? Like you suggested 2-3 hours?
2 hours.
2 hours.
If it's 8, 2 hours. If it's 7, 3 hours.
Sure, kind of that range. Sure, 2.5 hours. You guys begin that trek. You begin to walk. Which first you have to kind of like curve around a little bit of the. Actually, you just went from northwest to south. Which basically means you can start around that direction. So you basically can start leaving. You guys begin your walk back. The first hour passes and you don't see any patrols out at night. Not this far away from the city, at least. Or not any that are carrying any noticeable light, nor do you run into them. Second hour comes in, goes by, and at which point you start getting to the wide ravines that eventually condense into the much smaller ravines, which is still like 2-3 hours ahead. But at this point, 2.5 hours, 3 hours kind of ends, and this is where you want to. Which there are spots, like there's like large rocks and divots and stuff. Nothing particularly noticeable, but nothing horrible. You're not out in the open per se.
Yeah, I want to.
With my light amplifying glasses, I would like to take first look. Like,
Sure.
where could creatures come from?
That would be a watch thing, or do you want to? Yeah.
But before I go to sleep.
I mean, there's creatures could come from anywhere per se. Like they are ravines. Like there's cracks in the walls here and there. That could become some could come from there. They could come over the hill of the ravine. They could come from behind or in front of you. There's tons of.
So
A
we're in the
purple
middle
worm
of
could burst
nowhere.
out from the ground. Like you're in the wild, basically. They could come from
Yeah,
anywhere.
but we're in the middle of nowhere. Like we have no cover from what.
Not a
whatsoever.
whole lot. No. Again, there's rocks here and there, and there's slight divots in the land, but nothing crazy aside from the fact that this wide ravine has big walls on either side.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, we'll go into one of those cracks, I suppose.
Yeah, you kind of find a good space. You begin to set up camp.
Take out my dragon. For the first time ever, you're gonna keep watch the whole night. And if you see anything coming our way, immediately wake me up, understand? Now go fly around our camp like 120 feet away from us. Around it. The whole night, remember? You can do this, dragon. I believe in you.
It kind of like then falls a lot because it's heavy and it's like it's not a bird, so it falls and then catches itself and then begins to fly off with this slight squeaking. Could maybe use a little bit of oil. There's a lot of like grinding of the sand and dirt of the desert, but it works and it begins to fly off. And then we'll keep watch for you for the entire night, unless.
It's gonna wake me up.
We'll take.
So you guys are taking watches, I'm assuming. Yeah. So you wanted to take first? Do you want to take first watch? I don't know. Who wants to take first watch?
I can take
Yeah.
first watch.
Bree wants to take first watch. Okay.
I'll take second.
I'll take turns.
We'll take third. Guys, can sleep. First watch. Bree, I would like for you to make a perception check.
Yeah.
At disadvantage, because you are looking over a large open area, even with your light amplifying goggles, you are staring into the darkness.
Staring into the void.
Like the area you're in, you would have to look beyond 60 feet to notice anything coming at you. It's not like a forest.
Yeah. 17.
Forest wouldn't also wouldn't be great.
I mean, forest is like there's trees and stuff, a bit more cover. This gives you much less cover, so
Yep.
to not be disadvantaged by the fact that you don't have dark vision, or even that you do have dark vision. Disadvantage. Unless you guys want to shine a spotlight, but I don't think you're doing that. What'd you get?
17.
He's looking up something. I guess something is going to happen.
17. You don't notice anything during your shift, so you're fine. For the dragon, by the way. Roll for the dragon. The dragon is just one roll for the entirety of the night, by the way.
That's dirty 20.
Dirty 20. Okay.
My dragon has twice my proficiency.
At which point, you're like taking a look and you don't really notice anything. The dragon comes flying back at you. The little Zero's dragon, whose instructions you've heard. And it does kind of like it gets your attention, then turns around and like it begins to set itself in such a way that it's pointing.
Like a lassie.
Kind of, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, like
I
a.
look at the way it's pointing.
Alright, make a perception check. I would say just straight roll this time. To see if you can see what it is without having to further investigate.
16.
16. You're not sure what it's pointing at.
Mm-hmm.
Further investigation would be required to find out.
Yeah,
But it's pointing at something.
But I'm not good at that.
Nope.
Are you gonna take a look?
What do you want to do?
We're gonna take a look alone in the middle of the night. No.
Good call.
No.
What do you want to do?
Now I want to wake you guys up.
Okay, so their sleep is disturbed.
Like as my
Yeah,
dragon
Chera
should do.
and Zero. I want to
Sure.
wake
I
up.
told my dragon specifically to wake me up.
Yeah.
The dragon is here, and I can't see anything, but you have dark vision, and you understand your dragon, so get out. Dragon.
It's still like in
Tell
that
me.
pointing position.
But the dragon can talk to me, so it can specifically tell me what.
It will tell you in that case that it has noticed something moving in the dark, some 200, 300 feet away from your camp.
Which is
It's not sure anymore because it was quite a while ago that it saw.
something move like pretty close by.
Take a look.
Because you can see in the dark. I can't, even with my beautiful glasses.
It's still dim light. Can I stealthily take a look?
Okay, but first of all, go make a stealth check to go out there.
That's a 16.
16. Okay. I would like you to also make a perception check. At disadvantage because it's all dim light.
Well, that's really good.
Yeah.
Except for the other one. That's an 11.
You can see me.
Yeah, no, but that doesn't help.
You don't notice anything while you're out there in the direction the dragon pointed to.
I'll go back.
Yeah, you go back.
Nothing's there.
Can't find anything.
Okay.
It's probably still there, but
Were you interrupting your sleep? Go back to sleep.
When
Oh,
something
wait,
happens,
no,
I will
already.
wake you up.
this is near.
Then go patrol further.
Which point do you guys go back to bed?
For like half an hour, and then I
A
get
little
waken.
longer than that. This would be relatively early in Bree's watch.
Oh, okay.
Eventually, your watch comes to an end uneventfully, and you can, in whatever comfort you find, switch out with Chera.
Yeah.
So I wake you up second time.
Now it is your time to take
Oh,
yours.
Nothing has happened in the morning.
That's good.
Just
Watch you.
keep a close eye.
I'll try. I'll get out.
You get out there. Make a perception check at disadvantage because everything's dark.
For 7.
Okay. Watch goes by uneventfully. Nothing happens. The dragon also does not return. Actually, no. The dragon is because we keep using the same rule. Dragon returns, points in a direction, which is similar, although a little bit more southeastward than before. Looks you.
Like when is it in my watch?
This would be about halfway through.
Yeah, if I look in that direction, I don't see anything.
No, because you can see 60 feet and then it's complete darkness.
Yeah,
like, your dark vision just makes it so you're not blinded.
Would the dragon wake Zero?
If it would do that every time, she would not get a long rest.
Okay.
So that's why I'm deciding not to do that. I mean, it alerts you, so you can wake Zero up if you want to.
I'll keep a close eye in that direction.
Sure.
So that's tell her later.
Okay, eventually your watch switches for Zira's.
The dragon came back and started pointing, but a little bit to the south.
Dragon turn to patrolling or did it stay?
It did return to patrolling.
Like, keep a close eye.
Zira, make a perception check. At disadvantage.
I assume so. It's a 10.
Your watch goes by uneventfully, and your dragon does not return to you with any notifications, although at the end of your watch it comes back when the sun begins to rise.
The creature was getting away from us.
Sure.
Otherwise it would come back again.
Yeah.
It's like the most... It's deduction.
All of you wake up, well rested after a long rest, which you can go through. You get your spell slots and hit die and whatnot back. And a day of travel with a corpse in hand, or you can stuff it in the portable hole, I guess.
Well,
I think there's enough.
There's
corpses.
daylight now.
Yeah,
There is.
Can when we wake up, can I like?
Sure. Make an investigation or history check. Investigation would now allow you to look for more fine details. You could not do it because you don't know Kieran, sadly.
It's like
yes,
a travel
history.
long rest, right?
Yes, a travel long rest. So you get 6 levels worth of spell slots back and 6 hit die back.
Yeah.
History.
Well, I didn't
Go
use
for it.
any hit points. And I'm gonna get all my second level spell slots.
That's 17.
17. With a 17, you can for certain determine this is not Kieran. Although they are of gnomish descent, they are not the same individual.
No.
This is not Kieran, so
It's up to you what you want to do with it
So we
now.
went to all the trouble for nothing.
it might have been.
You should have listened to me.
I mean, that's fine.
What do you want to do with the corpse?
Chuck
Bury.
it somewhere.
Sure, get some. Sure, you can leave it if you want to.
Dispose of it.
I mean, do you want to take the time to bury it?
No, we leave now.
Okay. The body is left in a crack somewhere.
That feels bad.
What is there anything else you're doing?
I'll
Take a finger.
I'll take some time to like make a mound of boulders.
Sure, you like stack rocks on them.
Yeah, and then just like
Sure. So they are buried in some capacity.
a quick burial.
Yeah.
I'll just be like, oh sorry, my normal friend, but this is all I can do for you.
I will mention that the whatever movement was, it moved away from us.
Supposedly.
Supposedly, but that's deduction.
Okay.
I am
might
the
have-
detective of
Do you
us.
think
That's
it might have gone to the city?
Did it move that way? Yes.
It would have had to go northwest.
It would-
It pointed in your watch a little bit further south.
It went away from the city.
No, the other city.
Okay, yeah, towards Aurelia, away from
Yeah.
the fortress city.
Yes.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
Yes.
Okay.
That might not be good. Let's go back.
You guys continue your journey?
Let's skedaddle!
Okay, I would like for you guys to give me your marching order so I know who's perception checking.
Well, we're up front, I guess.
I am not the first because I am not good at perception, but my dragon will fly out in front of us.
People can.
After I
Two of us, Jura?
Sure.
after I
You don't.
give the bit of.
You're not wearing a smelling corpse anymore, right?
No, I buried it.
No,
Corpse is
great.
left behind. Then behind that is
Me.
Your papa, I guess.
we'll put it with George. And Angie and Besser in the back. Is Fink out? Fink is not out. Okay.
But my dragon is out.
Your dragon is out. So
And in front of us. I'm
Um,
flying.
2 people can
Quite
make
a bit
perception
of-
checks. The dragon can take the place of a person, but only 2 perception checks can be rolled.
Oh, I did that.
Dragon
It's
has
fine.
a
You can
+8.
determine in a reroll. So who's rolling?
I have
Dragon
a
is a
plus-
+8, right?
Yes.
I also have a pleasant.
No, dragon. I have a plus.
Dragon and Bree. Go for it.
27.
27.
14.
14. Okay. You begin your first hour, 2 hours of walking, and the ravine, from being super wide, like hundreds of meters across, does become a little thinner. You know that at one point it becomes like so thin that maybe only 2-3 people can walk beside each other at a time. Where there's like this like moment of like all these like little hallways interconnecting through. Bree doesn't notice anything per se. Now, something the party would notice, which I failed to mention the first time you came here, is that those fossilized individuals you found opposing the dead automatons that you found earlier, similar evidence of that you can find here, like old fossils of angelic individuals and non-angelic individuals, like in the walls or in the floors and stuff like that. Those are present here, and they are more present closer to the city than they are away from it, or closer to the fortress than away from it. Something I failed to mention before. I'm not sure if any of you would have acted on it if you knew, but just want to give you that information. You guys continue, and as you begin to come into this area where the ravine is maybe only 50 to 100 meters across, your dragon comes back. It points to a spot up to your left, which I would allow 2 humans at this point, or 2, not humans per se, but humanoids, to make perception checks with advantage. Following on,
Does it say anything?
it said that it spotted something crawling. Isn't sure what. What's its intelligence?
A 0.
But 2 people can go ahead and roll.
Advantage, right?
With advantage, yes.
That's natural 1, so I can reroll that.
You can reroll that.
No,
Yes.
it's better.
22.
22.
21.
Okay. At which point, both of you would spot at the area it's pointing towards, blending in with the rock wall surface that's kind of like behind him, the rocks and the landscape regardless. 2 large, strangely shaped triangular heads on shoulders that have these like antennae sticking out and these 2 big mantis-like eyes. That was.
That was the creature.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that was the sound it made.
But you see 2 of those creatures
It
kind of
was
like
its ringtone.
looking at you, and the moment your gazes meet, both of them like kind of like get up and move back. And you see that they have like arms as they push themselves back, like yellowish, sandish, orange colored individuals.
I have an idea what these might be.
Although you should have Angie's magic items now.
Oh.
Is it 10 intelligence?
Yeah, then I won't be able to tell you any more than that.
Okay.
So
it's
you guys
pushing
spot
back.
it. You guys can put it back. Yeah, the moment you guys like your eyes meet, they go back from the cliffside they were looking at you from to, not be out in the open.
Oh, okay. Oh, they were on top.
Yeah, basically you're walking through a relatively wide ravine, and they were on one of the ravine's ledges, looking at you. And when they notice you, they disappeared.
that.
Well, I'm
I don't
like
have a
this.
magic items.
I'm getting that. I can give you them during the break.
Well, so we're at the lower ground. I don't like that.
Yep.
Shall we get up somewhere? That is possible.
And just.
I hope so as well, but I don't think they are just curious. I mean, we have encountered too many to believe they're just curious, right?
I don't know what they are.
Yeah, but me either, but...
You guys continue?
And getting up there is also like a chore.
Yeah.
It would either require spell slots or like.
Okay, so
We could check it out, but I know that's the smart thing to do right now.
we'll just be aware that they might do something from a range. That
Yeah.
they can.
Okay, you guys keep out an eye as you continue. I would like for 2 people to make perception checks as the cliffs become lesser and lesser, and the dragon could still keep an eye above that, but not like as much ahead and behind you. Which go ahead and roll for that again, separate. The humans are rolling separate from the dragon, so 2 people and 1 dragon can roll. They're
That's a
rolling
nice
for
one.
different things. So, dragon got
21.
21. Okay.
27.
27.
14.
14. Okay. Chara, you not as much. The dragon notices and will tell you before then continuing, and you notice that there are, you're not sure how many, but at least 2-3 individuals, those that are like flanking you, and sometimes like you spot them ahead of you, and then they're behind, and then there's one on that side, then they're way there, and it doesn't seem to be like they're overwhelming amounts or anything like that, but like you spot one, and then half an hour later you see another one. They're
Give me a
there.
creeps.
They are like they are taking an activated interest in you, and they are hiding their presence less and less upon being spotted every time with a 27. You would notice that, as stated before, they seem to be large insects of some sort.
They might be looking for prey.
Maybe.
I don't want to be a prey of the thing.
But over the course of like
I'm
2
sure.
hours, they don't seem to engage with you any more than just looking.
They're just looking.
Description,
We are
can I
quite
make a
kept.
check to know what they are?
Sure, go ahead and make a nature check. Yes, this would be a nature check, but the DC is pretty high because they're pretty rare. Actually, you can make a check on a different base, and George and Utzel could make checks. Utzel more than George.
Got a check?
Be a history or a nature check. For the ease, currently we'll just have Chara roll and then Sierra roll.
Yeah. But I made the nature check.
Okay, you make nature.
Both nature
No,
and history.
what else could I make? Could I
Yeah,
also
for you-
make history?
No, for you it's not history. For Utzel's history. For you it would be nature.
Yeah, that's why I said the nature.
Nature and history.
You're doing okay. Which one are you doing? Just get slightly different information.
I'm with nature.
Nature, I'll do history.
History. 0, what'd you get?
I got a 12.
You do not know what these are. There's a large amount of large insectoid creatures, so could be anything.
It's 24.
24. You would be familiar with that there are in the savannah, the Sylvan Steppes, north of Corpomunda, where the dwarves have an outpost and another city, the most northern city on Newfoundland. They've had encounters with large insectoid, humanoid creatures as well. Which this size may indicate that that's more what you're looking at.
Save
Size and stature.
Back, way back. In Bohemia.
perception checks for this.
Let's do it with the horses, where we got our horses.
I don't think
I
so.
think those were Ankeks.
Oh, M-cakes. Yeah, no, that's not it. That's not what it is. No, it's different. It's different. It's small. It's smaller than M-cakes. M-cakes were pretty big.
Yeah.
Right.
Do they give them a name?
What was it roll again?
24.
Yeah, you would know that they've called them the Thrycreen as a creature. They seem to be humanoid insects.
Kind of a queen feature.
But at that point, the ravines begin to become slimmer and slimmer until they eventually become these smaller passageways, which eventually will lead to open plains and then the sand dunes. For this stretch, I would like for 1 or 2 other people to roll perception checks. The dragons sadly cannot roll here because it's too narrow for them to really keep an eye out.
Okay.
Roll?
Yeah, just a perception check. 14?
24.
24. Okay. Chera, you don't notice much. You keep more of an eye out to where these Thrycreen may be. Bree, however, whilst you're walking through the passageways, you're also alert and you're keeping an eye out. And you look back at your companions, and at one point you see, mainly on Angie, because she has the longer hair, that the tips of her hair are curling up, nearly with static electricity. And you're seeing that the same George's beard begins to fluff a little bit, and Chera's hair begins to move a bit. Your own hair begins to kind of curl upward and stand outward, and it's a little unsettling.
Nice. Do you also notice this?
At which point, you begin to notice that over the course of maybe 30 seconds, before suddenly you begin to hear. And they don't get a surprise round on you, but something's attacking you. That's where we're going to be taking a break. I'll be coming back with what reveals that attacking you.
Nice, so I just...
You alerted the party enough to the point that they don't get a surprise round.
Nice!
But you don't immediately see what it is.
Yeah, okay, that's
Something
that's
with
fine.
electricity.
Something with electricity.
But
So,
it's nice they don't...
with that, thank you for coming out. We'll be back in 10 to 15 minutes. I have to set up a battle map. Alright. Here we go.
Nice.
Welcome back, everyone, to episode 82 of Unravel. Party had just made their way away from the Citadel Fortress. Oh, I mean, I would have just sounded a little bad for a while there. Thank you. The party just made their way away from the Citadel Fortress after investigating the crosses and determining eventually that Kieran was not among the crucified individuals there. The one they had freed from the crucifix,
Well,
they had
the one that
buried.
could have been alive. We didn't check out the
You didn't
dead
check
ones.
all of them, so maybe one of them was alive, you don't know. Anyways, you guys were making your way back, noticing that you were being looked at, or at least observed, by creatures that may be a form of insectoid humanoid known as Thrycreen. While you were making your way through an area of Mesa where there's narrow hallways and small ravines and passageways, Bree noticed that her and everybody else's hair suddenly began to curl up with static electricity. Noticing something before it were to happen, I would like for all of you to roll for initiative. Combat music, let's go.
I worked so well for George's initiative. And that will even better for Zera.
It's such a shame. I have a great initiative bonus, but not a great roll.
Yes.
I rolled.
Well, luckily they don't get a surprise round off on you, which is already a pretty big thing.
I hope they're not that dexterous.
Spicy.
Yeah, let's just hope they're not that dexterous, right? Let's check their initiative so I know that as well.
Which one of us is yelling?
Bree at this one, she's the
Yep.
first one to notice. She will be the one screaming soon.
My
Did
19
it suddenly
HP.
get cloudy, by the way, above us?
No, sadly not
Oh,
that.
it's okay. So it's not like a... What's that spell called again?
Yes. No, actually, that if you were specifically looking for that, no, that does not have anything.
I honestly have
25 to 20.
Natural 20.
21.
1 second. Two
Oh
natural.
no, wait, no. Sorry. No, never mind.
Two natural 20s. I'm pretty sure Best's initiative is higher than zeros.
Definitely.
So Best and then 0. Pink is not out, right? Okay. But it's only like a bonus action to summon, I'm pretty sure, so it's pretty easy. 21 for.
No, not 21. I think it's like
Oh, okay. 20 to 15.
17.
17. Anybody else higher than 17? Nope. Okay. 15 to 10. What's your dexterity, by the way?
It's 14.
15 to 10. Nobody? Ten to 5.
9 for free.
9 for NG.
3. 9 for Andrew. George?
4.
4.
As expected.
Great.
In George fashion, I roll terrible for initiative.
Great initiative, guys. Great initiative.
Very mixed.
Very
Yeah.
mixed.
It's greatly mixed.
Well,
And I like it. It's kind of like there's
even.
even.
Not symmetry, but it's even. 3
Only-
good guys, 1 bad guy.
If only the enemy rolled worse.
If only Angie
Yeah.
like rolled a little bit, or Bree, you rolled a little bit better.
Yeah.
No,
It
if,
would've been
if
two,
both
two,
and
one.
it doesn't matter which enemy, if they rolled worse. Because either that enemy rolled worse and was behind Bree,
Yeah.
then symmetry, or that one rolled worse and was behind you. Symmetry.
Yeah, fair.
Then activate the combat camera.
Activate the combat.
Yeah, it's a big battle map with all like little hallways and a little cave here and a whole bunch of
We're just
shit.
gonna use like this part.
We'll find out.
Okay.
Top of the round, Bezrak. It being pointed out to you, you notice that closest individual is one right here. The first one you notice. Noise is coming from here.
What kind of noises?
At this point, the claw sound noises.
Chirping.
I can't do the noises we hear in the living room.
There we go.
Fair.
This is what you would know, sort of.
My action.
What action for what? Person. Okay. That's a pretty high level person then. What is the trigger?
if I see any.
What's the range? 10, 20, 30.
More than one thing.
Currently, yeah, you don't see that one right now. This one's the only one where you can see within range. That's the other one that's within range, but you can't see it, so. Yep, it's present. So you have to see them? Yeah, you should.
I have to see.
Then,
See the range, so I
if
get.
more than one of them get within range, you cast hold monster or hold
I
person.
mean, I know that there's 4 of them. Or do I not?
You know that there's multiple. You would
So-
guess anywhere between 2 and 6.
So when there's more than 2,
1 and 2.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, after Bezrak, unless there's anything else you want to do?
Move, go.
yeah, but also to look at the map.
Just also keep in mind if you move, then your trigger.
Yeah, no, I'm gonna stay actually.
Okay.
That's my turn.
Any bonus actions?
No.
Or something, think?
No.
Okay, after that, Zira.
I will do some dancing.
Cast. What is it again? I think Kinetic Jaunt?
Yes.
Yeah.
Love them dancing moves.
Yes. Maybe you're actually holding your spells constantly. I'm not sure.
I'll move.
We'll leave that be for you.
Yes. How clearly can I see that one?
Question. You can actually see this one pretty clearly. I would say, I would give it +2 to its AC because there is Utsul in the rocks. But you can see it.
Get
Yeah,
a bit in the front.
I'll move.
Yeah.
If you want to move ahead.
I'll move ahead.
Where do you want to go?
I just want to know how clearly I can see it yet to know how much I should move.
Yeah, I would say if you move at least here,
Yes.
then they lose the cover bonus.
Then I'll move there.
Okay, so that's 5, 10, 15, 20. At which point you would more clearly hear noises from that cave on the right.
Okay. I will put something down.
At which point, by the way, Zero, you'd be the first one to clearly notice these are, you've seen them before, a tabaxi, but hairless, dressed in bluish cloths and golden decorations. These miniatures are 100% accurate. So you know.
Tabaxis.
Yes, hairless tabaxis.
Oh my god, Sphinx cats!
How do
They're
you...
wielding 2 short swords. Scimitars.
So they're cats turned inside out.
No, just bald cats.
Just a sphinx.
I'm just gonna attack them because they're trying to attack us.
Go for it.
for it already.
Yes. That is.
You see like the swords like
a
crackling with
19.
lightning. So yeah, these are the people that are... And they're coming at you. 19.
Yes.
19, without the bonus, does hit.
Yes! Love some force
Does
damage.
also hit with... Sure.
Oof, that's just 5 force damage.
5 points of force damage. Let's see that.
I just yelled, this might sound confusing, but we're not the enemy!
Yelling it to them.
Yes.
Very well.
Well, I'm attacking them, so
In what
major confusion.
what language?
Which language? Can I
Fluent.
yell it in multiple?
Can
Can I just yell it?
I'll allow you to yell at one per turn, one language per turn.
One language per turn.
You can also use your bonus action to do it, I'll say. So you
Yeah,
get
I
one free
use-
one and a bonus action.
I do now just one. Next turn I'll do it twice.
Sure.
At
Which language?
first, just a simple comment.
Simple comment. Okay, well,
Oops. Maybe that is a trick.
after Zira, it is the cat's turn. First, this one, which you yell at, looks back to you. You said what exactly?
I know this is confusing, but we're not the enemy. Because I attacked him.
They respond with, I'm pretty sure who I'm looking at. They will then continue to cast a spell.
Oh.
They are going to cast a spell. As the swords kind of like come together, the lightning from the swords kind of just begins to jump between them
Oh no.
before jutting out towards all of you. I need...
No.
Okay, Zira. Let's say it misses Bree and Bess. Because it is only a 5-foot line. So Zira, Utsul, George, and... yeah, 'cause it's only 5 feet wide, and I'll say with the rock and this little denting between Bess and Bree are fine. Everybody except for Bess and Bree, I need you to make dexterity saving throws. Which George now no longer minds.
Well, I still will shite in George fashion.
Oh wait, sorry, my whole fault. They don't have that. I switched that out for something else. They don't have that spell. They can't do
okay.
that. They're doing something else.
I didn't roll shite then.
Well, you roll shine, but it doesn't do it.
No, something else will happen, but if there's new rolls, we'll have to roll the new rolls.
Okay.
That makes
They're
sense.
going to instead cast another lightning spell, unsurprisingly.
Oh,
Same thing
right.
happens, swords come together, the lightning begins to jump.
But it needs to make an attack roll or something.
No. A bolt jumps to Zira. From Zira, it jumps to the 3 nearest by people, so I need George, Bree, Utsul, and Zira to make dexterity saving throws.
What?
As it hits Zira, it then splits into
That's
3
fair.
bolts.
What the fuck?
It's a spell I'm pretty sure you guys have seen before.
Chain
Lula
lightning.
had it as well. Chain lightning.
Oh,
Ah.
okay.
It's a 6th level spell. You guys have 6 levels now, so you would recognize the power of a spell. That's about as strong as it is. Bree, what'd you get?
80.
That...
Don't say it's a fail.
Why? It's a fail on some of you guys.
It's on one person.
That's some of you guys. 18 is a success. 0 to get.
Sarah got natural 20 for 21.
Success. George?
Natural 17 for 22.
Success as well.
19.
Success as well.
So half damage, I guess.
All of you get half damage, so that's easy for me.
I haven't raged yet, so
Yeah.
it's just half damage. Not like quarter damage. So sad.
And let's do psychic on you. Why are we grabbing so much dice?
I'm not grabbing enough.
Because it's chain lightning.
Yeah.
9. It's a 6th level.
Yeah, okay.
But the DC wasn't as high, hence the reason you guys all managed to succeed. Ready?
Yeah, it's,
Here we go.
divided by 2, right?
Nope, it's not.
Just give us the full amount.
I will, because it's half for all of you the same way. So.
I don't like it when you say like, oh, that's already half. Oh,
Oh.
that's 50 damage. Oh, that's already half.
Well, I sure hope it's not 50 damage.
Might
It
be.
would be easy math. Still.
Maybe 50 half to 25.
Something like
40.
40 damage.
That was close.
Yeah, half to 20, so.
Oh, okay.
See, that's why I asked for like
I was like,
the full amount.
I'm gonna do that now. Thank you for that suggestion, and it was pretty funny.
Because then we have like, oh, okay.
Yeah.
It's not that hard.
Now I'm at 70
No,
HP.
imagine me going just like 40.
Is that
That's
half?
it.
Yeah,
That's
that's
half?
yeah. Oh,
I can imagine.
Gee.
But yeah, that happens. Sort of jumps. Zero, I need to make a Constitution saving throw with a DC of 10.
Well, that's already an 8 plus 7, so 15.
15, very well. Let's see. This one is going to move in a little bit. It's going to go 5, 10. Going to go over there. Then this one will come out. 5, 10, 15, 20. There's important.
More than 2,
This
right?
one's going to go 5, 15, 30, 35, 40. At which point the third comes in place, and then your spell pops off. This one's going to move. I'm going to move that now. 5, 10, 15,
it's gonna flank us. The bitch. Look at them using good tactics.
Yes.
Yeah, they're
As a
smart.
bonus action, it's going to dash 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Over there. But those move first, so those trigger your spell because you didn't do all 4. Your save DC is what? And it's a what save?
Wisdom save.
Wisdom save,
You can
17.
attack people who are whole persons, right?
You're just paralyzed.
That
Oh, yeah.
one fails.
That's a good one. Now I would pick.
Yes. Failed with a 10.
But you roll shit.
Yeah. Waiting.
We don't know how wise they are.
Mm-hmm.
They have lightning.
That one.
I don't know if that is wise.
80. That one. 18 as well. Sorry. So only the one is paralyzed. The paralyzed they are nonetheless. Which does mean that they can continue the rest of their turns, rather than just to move. They will all have to dash as a bonus action. This one's going to go over there. This one's going to go over there.
I can just run away.
This one here sees Angie first and will cast
It dashed, right?
a dash as a bonus action.
Oh, fair.
It's going to cast Chain Lightning as well.
The
Oh
bitch.
no.
Where Bess is smaller, so he's behind that rock, so it won't see them. So it will jump to them, and then George, or yeah, it's Angie, and then George and Utsil. So Angie, George, or actually it's Angie, and then it jumps to 3 people. So not Bree and Bess are safe. Zira is not. So she's from 30 feet away. So yeah. So I need everybody except for Bess and Bree to roll a dexterity saving throw.
Why can't I make it?
because you're like behind this divot and
Yeah,
this
still
rock.
I don't want to take
So-
damage.
You're not. It's.
You're not taking
It takes the most visible individuals.
Set a charge
Okay.
noises.
Yeah, I'm not visible.
I don't have time for charge.
And the people wearing the most metal, I guess, at the same time.
I'm not wearing any metal.
Aren't you wearing your chain shirt?
Oh yes, I forgot.
You're wearing your gauntlets, so it's the most metal. I mean, Bess is basically primal.
Entire arm.
The entire arm.
Yeah,
You have some metal.
this my arm
Like-
like.
You know, your armor is made out of rock.
Can they like
Yeah, it's made out of
overload?
rock.
But
Can
my chainmail is covered.
Can they like
Yeah.
overload my arm that it just like stops
I
working?
don't know because it works on arcana, not on electricity. Regardless, 0. What's your saving throw?
19.
What's George's saving throw?
15.
Balsucci. Poetsel?
Mine is
Shitty saving throws.
mine is an 18 and Angie's
Success?
is a natural 20 for 21.
Everybody succeeds again.
Nice. Because that's enough damage.
Okay. Go with this. 10,
That's what
20,
I don't know.
30, 40,
No.
46. Half to 23.
3?
Yes. And I need both Bess, or no, sorry, just Zira to succeed on a DC. DC 11 or Constitution saving throw for her spell. Bess did not hit target, so Bess is safe.
Well, that's already a straight up 11 plus 7, so 18.
There you go.
Yes.
That's those two's turn, and the ones that are flanking you.
Come on, bro. 20.
Just obscure you. Make
Um,
them up out of
Zero.
zero.
That's
not
just
gonna
about-
do that. They're going
It's a
to
wish kebab.
attack you with their lightning scimitars.
Uh,
I don't care.
I can steal these lightning scimitars.
If we kill them, yes, but I still want to
if the-
reason with
if
them.
the weapons themselves are magical.
Still want to reason with them.
Okay, first, first attack, because they are at advantage, because they're flanking, is a 25 to hit.
Listen to reason.
Okay.
Step.
Second,
I don't know
again
why-
a 25.
Yes, I still feel like we should reason with them.
They're stabbing you to death.
Oh, that's a lot of ones.
I
Fuck.
don't know why, but I still
You don't want to hurt kitties. I get it.
yes. But also, like, they're not clearly with the pyramid, guys.
I mean, they don't have to. You fought other people. They're the guys.
First attack, and there's roll
There's something
d6s.
about them.
Alright, you suffer 7 slashing damage
Leave them.
Okay.
and 13 lightning damage
20
for a total of 20.
Okay.
For a DC 10 Constitution save.
And that's both or just one?
That's 1.
Okay.
So for one person, like 2 attacks.
No, that's 1 attack
Yeah, but
from 1 person.
Yeah, do they have like 2 attacks per person?
Yes.
Well, that's a dirty 20.
Dirty 26 success. The second attack is
Yikes.
9 points of slashing damage and 16 points of lightning.
25.
25.
Okay.
And a DC of 12. Constitution save.
Well, that's 20 something.
Stays up. Other 2 attacks. First attack.
So-
Zero ran in front. Ran in front. That's really low though. 16. That attack deals 6 points of slashing damage to you and
But I get
17 points of lightning. So 6 points of slashing.
23.
Yes.
I guess this is looking terrible for me.
Yeah.
The last and final attack from that same individual is a natural 20.
Jesus.
How many HP do you still have? 2.
Yeah, no,
You
you're
have 2 hit points left?
fucked.
There's no reason in rolling. They have more damage die than that. So
as these two run up and flank you, immediately notifying you of them, they're thinking somewhat tactically. They begin to just slam into Zira, just hitting her with these lightning attacks, just like go across her body and kind of like begin to judder her muscles. As the last one kind of like brings the scimitar down and stabs it kind of like through your chain shirt, it kind of comes very close, knowing that you're the one who's been speaking, and goes, "With regards, from the summer storm." At which point you go unconscious. Zira's unconscious. After Zira,
Hey,
so that's what you see. You've been shocked twice, and then Zira just gets fucked up. You're not there. You're unconscious. Don't put it away. Put it away.
Hey, at least it's lightning, so maybe your heart shocks you. You should get shocked awake.
You do realize at this point, maybe negotiating isn't the tactic.
No, I figured.
Maybe they're not up for
Girl,
negotiation.
relax.
I figured.
It will be alright.
Oh, it's not the I am down. It's.
Yeah, you're gonna. You'll be able to tell when you're up again.
I will rage
Conscious.
as a bonus action.
Rage is a bonus action, so you slam the gauntlets together and
I
just get
still
ready
don't
to
know how
attack.
it looks, but yeah, we'll go with that.
Sure.
Dunk.
However you want to. Dunk.
Let's
Bamboo
go.
bong sound. What do you want to do?
I want to run up to
Well, yeah.
like 5 feet, like just do. Can I go on top of Zira?
On top of Zira?
Is that smart? No, that's not.
No,
smart.
that's not
I will
smart.
stand there, and I will.
You can definitely go on top of Zira. Go for it.
No.
No, I just mean go into
I will go on top
flanking
of Zira.
position. Go for it.
Yeah,
I'm not gonna hold you
no.
back.
I will make.
Next. There's also one now you see there in the back. Is just like standing there like super fucking paralyzed.
Yeah, but let's just deal with this one first.
Go for it.
Let's hope you guys can keep concentration. We'll make 2 enhanced conscious and make them like reckless.
Alright, we roll them separately by the way.
Okay, first attack. It's a natural 18 for 27.
That would hit. At which point it uses its reaction to lightning dodge. And there's a bolt, a little spark of lightning across the person's body. And it teleports there. Which does deal 5 points of lightning damage to each creature within 5 feet of it. So Zero suffers a death save fail.
No.
And your first attack misses, but it does spend its reaction.
Like Zero's ever gonna die.
I mean, it is fortunate that Zero just had her turn, so. But
Yeah.
what do you want to do? You
Zero's
move
never
up, you
gonna
make a
die.
first attack, it teleports away, and you get shocked a little bit.
Like a stagger a little bit, and
After
then
the campaign's over, Zira will discover a way to become immortal.
Sorry, it's 5 half to 2 by the way. You took 5 lightning damage, half to 2.
oh right,
So you can add 3.
damage.
Oh, it will be fine.
I don't want to attack the one next to Zero just in case it like
You still have like 40 feet of movement.
you know. I will run up to this one again.
Okay. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25 for a total of 30 feet.
And I will, I have already gone with this. That's a 15 for 24.
24 hits. Pretty
That is,
easily.
this is against for 14 points of damage.
14 points. Damage, very well.
Cold damage.
Let's see. That does seem to hurt, and everything seems to go through just fine. You just whack him across. Like as you run up, you swing. As the swing goes, they teleport away. You just like get the shock and continue running. By the time they appear, they get their instantly get hit. Just unexpected fist to the face.
And then I'll just like
Fucking like begin to jump.
I start jumping, but I start jumping backwards. Towards the risk. Just like,
You want to move backwards?
Yeah.
Okay, how far? You used 30 feet, so 5, 10, 15. You can go all the way there.
yeah, I'll to like make sure that he doesn't like get closer.
Sure. So you run up, you hit him in the face, and they go, bye. As they're like recovering from being hit unexpectedly. At the end of your turn, Angie notices this first.
What is more?
As
Oh no.
Oh yeah.
these guys,
There they are.
end their turns here,
Now the insects.
but these guys begin to appear, crawling. Some of them begin to come out of the hallways. Others are crawling down the walls.
Cast.
Fist.
That's a good fireball, I
No,
guess.
a level 4
Angel.
magic missile.
No.
Please no. It's my turn, right?
Yeah.
Yes. Sorry, I'm zooming in. I'm just zooming in a little bit.
Okay. Okay.
After that, indeed, Bree.
I'll use my bonus action to do a healing word on Zera.
Okay, healing word on 0. Go ahead and roll for that.
That's 6 hit points she regains.
6 hit points. So 6 hit points. There you go. Full.
Yeah, you're conscious again.
That has to count for something, right?
Yep. And I will do a vicious mockery.
I can see this one, I guess.
Mhm.
Can I also see this one?
Yes.
Because I'm here and there's rocks over here.
Yeah. But you can still see.
Okay.
Does he have cover?
No, I would say not.
Okay.
Well, vicious mockery, and I say, where did your fur go?
Also,
It
vicious
abandoned
mockery
you.
doesn't require cover. It's not. All the cover.
Yeah, it's a saving
It's a
throw.
save, yeah, that's true.
So.
They just need to hear you.
Yep.
I mean, cover can
Insult
help
them.
against dexterity saving throws and stuff like that, but
Yeah, it's a wisdom saving.
yeah, as long as they hear you, they're fine.
Yeah.
So you say where did their fur go?
They don't really
That
need
one
to
rolls
understand
a 5.
Haha.
The other one
I do it only on one.
roll. Oh, sorry. Yeah, that one.
He is so
Right?
I can do
insulted.
it, yes. Nice.
He is so insulted.
He's insulted for, that's 6 plus 3 is 9 psychic damage.
9 points of psychic damage. This one also
There is
is
feeling.
disadvantage on its next attack.
Yep.
9 points.
Yeah,
Kurt
9.
is feeling so badly.
Yep. Yeah, where did your fur go?
The universe is like, oh snap.
yeah. Yeah, and I'm gonna stay.
You dealt 14 points of damage, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, okay, then I didn't count enough. I need to add 5 damage to this one. Okay.
Yeah, and I'm
The
staying
first one
here, I
dealt-
guess, or I can move here.
Nice.
Can I move there? It's more like a half of
That's
space.
too small.
Yeah.
It's,
So I'm gonna stay here.
You're gonna stay there?
Yeah.
Okay. Anything else?
No, that's my turn. That's all I can do. Action, bonus action, no movement.
After Bree, it's Angelina's turn.
By the way, as you normally think of me, I have my shield up and I have my rapier. Hold
Okay.
on. So, just so you know.
Yeah. Angie.
I'm gonna cast like fireball there.
I'll make sure to catch those in the alleyway as well.
Yeah, I can see them, right?
Sure.
Maybe.
Yeah, I mean, she can't see them, no, but she can notice that they're coming from there. They're not hidden or anything. There's sound of that noise coming there.
Yeah, there's just 2 there, right?
So she's aware of everything on the board.
Yeah, okay. So fireball over there.
Okay.
Catch
I will
all
say that
3
it
of
can catch these 3, but nothing outside of that. It's too
No,
far.
that is too far.
So the tabaxi there.
Uh,
Dexterity saves, right? Ah, I just realized something I could have done. See where I suffered more damage, but it's okay.
how many do you need?
It wouldn't
D6
change. It
or
wouldn't because it wouldn't
7?
change anything. We just
Last
added.
session we did it
Or
right.
8? No, we did.
We did?
Last session.
Yeah, we fought those.
Yeah,
in
you
the...
fought the.
No, I'm because I don't know which spells George has.
Good point.
No, yeah.
I don't know what spells
He
he
doesn't.
has.
I know for a fact he doesn't have a 6, and he actually brought
Yeah,
that
no,
back last time.
It's also like I didn't do his.
You didn't know what spells he used at the start of his last turn.
No, I notified it there, but
Yeah.
there's like 2 long rests still that I haven't done.
You haven't done.
I haven't done like 1 long rest.
Because there was the one long rest in the shrine thing.
Yeah, I haven't like edited anything
Okay.
because
so
I thought
quickly,
you would do that next.
Yeah. Quickly do that yourself.
So that is.
I mean,
That's too long.
in the future, if you're running the character whilst they're taking a long rest, you can determine what spells I'm taking.
Oh, okay.
Oh, that's
To avoid this kind of confusion.
Yeah, no,
Anyways.
I was like
This
let
one?
him do that like next turn.
On a dexterity saving throw,
Probably
rolled
pretty
a
good as well.
22.
Yeah, I figured.
At which point they also take no damage. That one.
The one in front is... that's going to be an 11. And the one behind there is a 7.
How many D6 was fired on? 8.
So Tabaxi takes no damage. The Thri-Kreen do. No, one rolled 11, the other one rolled... No, Tabaxi has evasion. Evasion allows him to... If they succeed, in half damage if they...
36 damage.
36. Okay.
Yeah, no half.
Oh, 36. Yeah, no, not half.
Yeah, it's not half.
So, okay.
This was huge.
They both look fucking awful. Anything else from Angie? Any movement or anything like that? Any moving?
Let's get close to 3.
Best there though. Yeah, I'll get it.
1 feet in.
Yeah, I'll let it go like a little bit.
So here?
Yeah, so George can like stand.
Sure.
Like this.
After Angie...
And I will use quicken spell to like do a fire.
Which one?
That one?
Yeah. Can I see that one?
I'll say that one has 3/4 cover because the rock's literally in between you guys.
Yeah, we need to be there, right?
You can see this one pretty
Or
clearly.
This one. Yeah. Behind you.
As well, also the one behind them.
Yeah, I'll do the one behind.
Okay, go ahead and roll the attack.
That's
17 does not hit, sadly. So,
Yeah, the bolt goes, then bounces off the wall, harmlessly no effect.
and
the horde comes out.
What comes out for that guy?
Charisma saving throw on there, and
it's going to be a whole 50.
What damage does that hold?
3d6 radiant damage, and they're blinded until the end of Angie's next turn.
11 points of damage.
What? Okay.
Blinded and disadvantage.
Yep, so that, yeah, your vicious marker basically didn't do anything anymore, sadly.
But it
Um,
did
it's
do
still
something.
How much damage?
11.
Okay.
It did do something.
It dealt damage, yeah. That's true, that's true. After Angie, George, and Bizrak is on deck. Bizrak is on deck.
Well, George will move here.
5. 10? Or 5?
10.
Yeah?
Kind of make sure we're not getting.
Makes
Yeah.
himself big.
Makes himself big and all. Yeah. And he'll cast Guiding Bolt because I'm not really comfortable
At which
using
one?
his specs.
The cat?
The cat.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll.
It's a spell attack, I
Yeah,
guess.
I know, but I need to know his spell attack. That's the wrong die.
That's the wrong number.
The Zera die will not work on him.
What's a
The George die will also not work on him because that's 12.
12
Which kind of sucks.
does not hit. So as George fires, it quickly darts behind the wall there before coming back. The bolt slamming into the wall behind it harmlessly, just crashing a bit of rock. Aside of that, no effect.
Sad.
Anything else? That's movement a little bit. George, bonus action?
I don't really.
I don't think he has
No,
one
he
like that.
doesn't really have one. I'm not gonna.
spiritual weapon?
Yeah,
it's
but
a
I
long
can't cast a spell.
Okay. After George, top of the round, Bezrak. And Zira, you're on deck.
Yes. Maybe I'll get those two. Like 5 foot wide line.
5 foot wide line. I'll say if you stand here, sure.
There.
Sure.
And I'll cast my breath book.
Okay, go for it.
So I want them to make dexterity saving throws.
Sure.
First one said on words.
First, the one up front, dexterity saving throw is a 21, or very high. The one behind that is a 19, sorry.
Then I should be able to get forward.
21 and 19.
Just for
Stuff
to fuck.
Okay. And they're covered in acid, right?
And no, because they succeeded.
Yeah.
So I don't think they would.
Yeah.
I want to talk to one of them.
Yeah. Want a cat or
A cat.
Okay. I'm gonna get a cat. You want me to get the blind cat or the other cat?
I really don't care which cat you get me. I just want one cat.
One is like stunned right now, so.
Paralyzed.
Yeah. No, this is also pretty fun.
No, stunned is so much better than
Wait,
paralyzed.
this within 20 feet of me. Which one is within 20 feet of me?
The first one that's blinded.
Yeah, this one. Oh wait. This one. This one.
Okay, how much damage, Bess?
The other is
17 half to 4.
17 half to 9.
there.
Okay.
There.
That seems to hurt them quite a bit. But they succeeded nonetheless. Anything else?
Then I'll use my bonus action. Got the guy back 5 feet.
Okay.
It will be a strength saving throw.
That is going to be a 13.
That fails.
Okay. George with a higher passive perception would spot a faint glimpse of a dwarvish goat, whacking it with a maul. At which point, that way?
5 feet away from me.
Away from you.
Yeah.
I'll say to keep them on the board, there.
Toward or away from me? So away from me.
Okay, we'll push them there just so they stay on the board.
Yeah. That's also fine.
Okay,
And then I'll move back to where I was.
back where you were. Very well. So Bess runs up, spits acid, then a ghost
There.
appears and just whacks
That works.
the guy. You wanna go back there?
No, I'm still there.
Okay, after Bezrak, Zira.
Yes.
When the enemies are on deck. And then Shara. What's the one to do?
It's been a while since I used potion.
Yep, bonus action. Pop
That's a
mint.
big one, because I always have the big potion that I never use.
Well, you're gonna use it now.
Yep.
Dude, it's not bad. It's not great, it's not bad.
3s and 4s and 2. 2s are half and 1 is this.
Yeah, what's the amount of dying potion?
So don't put
Unless
the
it's
Not the,
ten.
not the last one, yeah.
Okay, so that's
And
19
this
plus
one.
8, 27.
There you go, 27 hit points back to your health. That's your bonus action. Action movement.
13.
Choosing the theremin.
I shall stand up.
Again, there's a band somewhere around you guys at all times.
Just
Anything else?
I stand up.
They're just
Okay, so-
gliding there.
Half your movement, 15 feet.
So let me see where is it? I can see that one, I can see that one, I can see that one, I can see those two probably.
Yeah, they're almost there.
I don't think I can see those three, right?
You do not.
Okay, so that's 5, so that's... I use 2 charges on the ones of magic themselves then.
Actually, you can actually see this one.
I
So
can
that
see
one you
it.
can.
Then I use 4 charges.
Okay. So who's getting one?
Everyone I can see
So
gets
1,
one.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Yes.
You only need 4 charges for that? Oh yeah, because then you Okay. Go ahead and roll just for ease, just 1d4, and we'll apply that to all of them.
Haha! It's 1.
1 plus 1, just 2 damage to all of them.
2 damage.
Okay.
Does one of them die?
No.
If we had 5 damage, would they die?
I guess so.
I can tell you that they couldn't take that again.
2, not 2. Wait, what the fuck?
They're like
And
1 hit point both.
But they're not that strong then.
No, there's a fuck ton of them.
Yeah, and they're ambushers. I guess that's their strength.
Yeah.
Okay, anything else here? Your action, bonus action, is something movement, unless you want to move further. The creature there is
HP,
blinded.
Their AC is, their AC is good, but their HP is not that
You want to move?
AC's not that good.
I wanna move.
well.
You wanna go?
It's
The
17
reaction.
didn't hit.
No, it didn't.
What didn't hit them?
Okay.
Did not hit on
Over
one.
there. It will attempt an attack of opportunity against you.
With disadvantage.
That's a natural 1 already. I rolled 1. Natural 1. So it misses regardless. What if the second? The second one was 19. God damn. The natural roll
You
was
can
19.
remove one ring then.
Hmm?
You can remove one ring.
It's still blinded. Oh yeah, the other ring, the attack ring.
Yeah.
Anyways, that's that. After Zira, it's the enemy's turn. Cat's fucking blind. Everyone's fucking paralyzed.
I do yell that I want one alive.
Okay.
Take one of them.
I want one alive!
Okay, Donnie, we're gonna get one for you.
When they spoke to you, by the way, they did speak in Draconic, not Common.
Thank you.
It's important with you to know. This one is gonna go over here.
Of course.
Reading.
He doesn't want to fight me, like, come on, bitch.
It's going to hit him with a 16,
What?
which carves this one up easily, because it didn't have that many hit points.
Wait,
It will then continue
Not
on
together.
to this one. And with a 15.
So those followed us, but
So those two are
are
dead.
against them? Okay.
And so that one just quickly carves them up. It will then continue to move. There.
Well, thanks, I guess.
No. Those might have been on our side.
Well, not anymore.
Let's see.
They should have.
This one can't
us.
see nothing, so it's gonna
They
shriek
didn't
along the
have
wall.
the chance to.
Well, before they were stalking us, they should have told us, like, hey,
There we go.
we're cool.
Yeah, I guess there were just
Yeah, that one can't
curious.
see anything. Actually, before it goes, it will use its action to. No, it will use its action to hurl lightning at disadvantage, I guess, because it can't see. So it will hurl lightning in the direction that you were attacking its friend, or like walking back. But it's at disadvantage. One was a natural 20, the other one's a total of 12.
Misses.
I can only do that
So
once,
just
so then it is
like-
going to go 5, 10, 15, 20. So I go there. It's going to use its bonus action to hide. I will say that's with disadvantage considering it's.
It can't see if
It
it's
can't
hide
see if
well.
it's hiding how very well, so. But those are really good rolls. Does anybody have a passive perception higher than 20?
No.
Okay, yeah, because it's 20 something. So
Okay.
that one is hidden at the moment. Yep. After that, let's see, that's that one. That one's paralyzed. So can't do nothing. Can make a saving throw at the end of its turn. Paralyzed one.
First. Oh yeah. At the end.
That'll end his turn. I rolled a 19.
Down.
He's no longer paralyzed. I mean, there was a whole turn to take advantage of that. But that's where that one's at.
I wanted to take advantage of this turn. I'm still gonna go.
This one is going to go 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. It's going to go there.
Just move out of Bess's reach.
Best, if you want to make an attack of opportunity, you can. Sure.
Can you go on?
It will not be. It doesn't have to be that careful yet.
I need to go. Need to go to the toilet. You come back. Just in case I'm not back.
That will be a 17.
17 does not hit, sadly. It will then cast a spell. It's going to cast a spell that you guys are kind of familiar with, because Angie uses it as well, but it's going to be the Thunder variety. It's going to cast Thunderstep. I need that guy. I'll do that. Bess, George, and Angie already within 10 feet to make a Constitution saving throw.
Okay, give me a second.
Also to roll for Angie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll roll for the guy. Oh, he rolled a natural 20, so he succeeds.
Oh yeah, there. Just. Okay. What did I need to roll?
Constitution save.
Okay.
Okay, that's what you get. How much? Success. Angie?
Angie got quick maths 13.
Fails.
Yeah. George got a 10.
10? Also fails. So, Bess, you suffer 7 points of damage. Both Angie and George suffer 14 points of thunder damage. As this guy teleports here.
Thanks.
As he steps out there and then teleports. After that, that's all of their turns. Actually, that guy behind that boulder is actually going to use his bonus action to hide. That guy. This one will there and will then use his bonus action to hide. So that guy. Anybody have hide on 24? No. 27 or no 25. So there we go. Those guys are hidden from plain view as well. An action perception check, which maybe reveal them to you all, but it is an action. After that,
how much damage was it on you again?
14 thunder damage.
I can still see that guy, right?
Yes, you can.
I want to walk up to that guy.
Okay, 5, 10, 15, 20.
And someone wants to send a message on Instagram.
Yeah, that was me, but it was on my wrong account.
Oh.
So I'm gonna make it again, and you're gonna hear another.
Sure.
It's kind of sad that they're not, you know,
Visible.
person. And,
Oh, no, yeah. Paralyzed. Big sad. What do you want to do, though?
still one punch.
Go for it. Make it tackles.
Like a supper?
Yep.
First one is 24.
24.
24 hits.
Does hit. Which means it will use its bonus action, or its
My
reaction.
19 hits, so a 24 hits.
It's going to use its reaction to teleport.
I will.
There we go. Teleports there. The attack causes a miss. You suffer 5 points of lightning damage, half to 2.
Damage, right? Right. Then I.
Use 20 feet of your movement so far.
I can't see that guy. Though.
Nope.
Even one here.
Yep.
It's hidden.
Where?
Would be an active perception check to find that person.
Yeah.
The other guys.
20 feet, right?
Yes. And launch your
Throw
gauntlet.
something. Which attack?
No, I've already attacked. I think I can do that. I don't think I can shoot him, right?
You can. Yeah, shooting is just separate. Like if you make another attack, you can then choose to shoot that one.
No,
No, but the crossbow bolt.
The crossbow.
No. You can fire the gauntlet. That's what I'm saying. That
No,
increases
that's
your
not what I
range
meant. I meant shooting.
Yeah,
the
no,
crossbow.
that's a different attack.
Right. I can't fire the crossbow. Fire the crossbow.
Actually,
No, I can't. You need to click them in with the bonus action.
right. Now I'm thinking about the thing. If it's preloaded, you don't have to switch weapons because it is specifically built into your armor.
Yeah.
No, isn't it an extension that replaces the gauntlet? I'm pretty sure it's
I
an
don't know what
extension
we
that
will.
replaces the gauntlet. So for now, no. So I'm pretty sure they are extensions that replace one of the gauntlets.
Can I use an attack to look?
No, you have to use it. That's an action.
Then I will go back and dance. I don't know.
Okay.
Hold action, attack.
Would you use your action?
I still have an attack left.
After Chera, it's the other two guys. One of which is going to go. Let's see, they both saw him up the direction, so they don't have. Let's see. I'm going to go into that hallway with perception checks. One does not, but the other one rolls a. Let's say 22. So this one is revealed to everyone as these guys begin to move.
Yeah, they are friendly
Oh, you should have.
I guess they can.
Oh wait, they have 40 feet. There you go.
It's not our problem. Like,
Let's see.
I thought they were enemies.
No, that's
Fireball.
fair, but
15, 20, 25, 30.
now they're clearly proven to be friendly to us.
Although we don't see this.
No,
we know
you
that
do
they're
not.
walking in here.
We see them going away from us.
They're going to attack, both are straight rolls. First attack
Since
is
they will now
a
reveal to all of us.
17, which misses. Second attack, again 17 misses. The other one,
Or they're just
First
enemies
attack.
of us.
16, which misses. And the other one, 18, which does hit.
We're just
Yeah,
enemies of our enemies.
18 is dead.
It's going to make. That is a. Case card attack? I don't know. Random weapon. And is dealing a little bit of damage. 8 points of damage. That one. Alright, that's their turns. After that, 3. And Angie's on deck, and then George.
By the way, I'll still use a bonus action for clicking something.
Well, 10-foot radius sphere. I know they are somewhere there. At least I assume that.
Mm-hmm.
So
I mean, they
if-
teleported there and then ran away behind the rock and hid.
Yeah.
So they're somewhere in that direction.
Yeah. If I put it on a cactus area, would it be a 10-foot radius? sphere?
No, you
You
cannot
wouldn't
do the center. You can only do the points where the squares can get together, not the center of a square.
And yeah, here it's too far for that one.
Yes.
But I can see that, right?
Yes, you do.
How far away is it from me?
10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70-ish?
Okay, and I want to move forward. I want to move here, I guess,
Okay.
if I can reach that.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's the first you can go.
Okay.
Steady legs.
Yep.
I thought I had 2 actions. It doesn't work.
works.
Okay. No.
What am I gonna do?
That's the big.
And why aren't these stupid things?
Visible. Well, invisible. Well, still, I'm
Because they
gonna.
want to use sneak attacks.
Yeah,
They're not
exactly.
invisible.
I want to use my bonus action for boost to duplicate, so it's
We're active, and I'm gonna use my action to do
a shatter in this area.
You're trying to catch the guy.
Yeah.
Very well.
Very much ambush predators. Like,
Oh yeah.
get
Constitution saving throw is pretty high. That's a 20, dirty.
yeah, that makes it, but it takes half damage.
Go for it.
Thunder damage. So I don't know. I hope it does something because they are all about lightning.
Thunder and lightning
Because
is
of
good.
sound. Yeah. 8 plus 8 is 16.
8 plus 8
Yeah, it's 8.
16.
So 8 because it makes it.
Yes, they succeed. Constitution saving throw, so does still hurt. This one. How much? 8, right? Okay.
Hurts a little bit, but
And I am, my boots are concentrating on boots as well. Okay.
okay.
So I am harder to hit.
After Bree, Angie.
Right.
So I did both of them.
Yep.
Fireball again.
Yeah, because they're 10, 20, they're 30 feet apart, so yeah. Fireball again?
I guess.
Okay, that one
That's
is a dexterity
that's pretty good.
25.
Yeah, good.
That one, 30 is 21.
That might be.
So they both dodge out of the way. With evasion, suffer no damage. Anything else?
I'm not gonna bother rolling for that, but
They don't suffer any damage.
no, that's fine.
Yeah, I'll say the cactus is on fire.
That's pretty cool. It's pretty neat.
If you
This
end
is
your,
the best mini for
if you
that.
end your turn within 5 feet of it, you'll suffer a bit of fire damage.
So it's not next to the cactus. You know that.
But the other cactus.
No, because the radius is not big enough. If you want to catch both of those, also grab that cactus.
First and back. Then back. You also don't have to do anything, you just stay there.
Yeah, I'll walk. Up there.
This is not a space.
Yeah, no, that space.
Okay, so 10 feet. I think she's there.
Okay, after that, George. Who does yours again?
George is slow as fuck.
Yes.
So I don't think I can move anywhere to try even make the action perception check.
Dash, I guess.
I mean, there's also 2 guys that are now revealed.
But we know there's more. Also, that
George
guy's not blinded
can't
anymore.
bait that.
Right.
Also, George can.
No, George can't make it for any.
So what is George doing?
Dash to us or something, or move to us. Healing people.
Yeah, maybe.
Something you might do, or prepare something when they get into range. So with an action.
Yeah, might be a good call.
I mean, he is a cleric after
Because
all.
how was everyone looking?
I had a bit, but I don't get anything from it.
Because it was temporary.
I'm almost at half. Almost.
You're mostly fine, right? Like entirely fine. Yeah.
And
Angie?
She can take a couple minutes.
George?
George himself is
Fine, but you're not
at like half.
half. Okay.
Yeah.
There's something for say.
Oh yeah, the lightning.
Lightning.
There's something to say for mass cure wounds. Or mass healing word.
Mass healing word is not a standard prepared spell.
He doesn't have it.
Oof.
No, but where was it? Mass cure wounds is, but he doesn't have a 5th.
Yeah.
Because I was like,
Right.
I was like, okay, I'll get his 6th back, because then
He
he
cast
has,
it at 6th level.
then he has it again. I don't want to use it on 6th level because it's for like how many people? Up to 6.
Yes. So you can move him somewhere and either take the dodge action or take the dash action, I
Yeah,
guess.
we're just like.
Yeah, I'm gonna move him because he
Yeah,
does have the highest. He has a very high perception, so we will try to next turn to look for one. So let me see.
Maybe in the middle there was and then like spiritual.
Yeah,
Also a possibility. But I
Let me-
can do that right now.
So if they
I'm just
come
gonna
in,
Where does
assume
he
he's
go?
on this one, right? Because he was kind
he
of
is
in the middle.
here,
Of it.
yeah.
He was kind of in the middle, so I need to. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. There he can go.
Okay. He goes there.
Yeah. Yeah.
Should you do anything else?
Sure, I'll do the Spirit Guardians.
Spirit Guardians, 15 foot radius. Which currently has everybody in it except for Bess. After George, Bezrak, it is your turn.
There.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. There?
Has others plus.
You will have +2 to his AC because the boulder in between. But you can do it still. Hits.
23
Hits.
and 16.
That one misses. 3 blast globules of acid. 2. Yeah, 2. Okay, you fire 3 though. 1 misses.
One hits the
One
boulder.
hits the rock.
And 1 damage total.
1 damage in total. Very well. That is against that one. 21. That one is definitely looking
Not bloodied yet, but pretty rough and close to it. After Bess, Zira,
Yes.
and Cherry are on deck.
No, no, the enemy is.
Yeah, but after that as a player.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, to be fair, I did it also when you were at Bree, and Bree had to figure out which one to do. So I'm telling you now.
Because you're on deck.
I know.
Whatever the enemy is gonna do is
What?
also has an effect on what you're
Sure.
going to do, I guess.
Unless we took a punch.
Probably gonna punch them, but then they're gonna use their reaction to be like, oh, bitches. Or little bitch.
Yes, I'm gonna go move. Yeah.
10.
25, 30.
Yeah.
Even though I am not very perceptive, I'm still gonna try
Okay.
to look for him.
I remember both of them rolling above 20, so go for it.
Yeah, no. That will not.
Isn't your dragon still out?
My dragon is still out. Can I command the dragon to me?
Sure, but you could put them in danger of getting killed.
You can fix that.
I can fix it.
Sure.
You made the dragon. You created
Also,
it.
the dragon can be healed by George's mending,
You can,
which he will do.
Okay, we'll have the dragon come down.
you created the dragon. You can take it out of this world.
We'll put the dragon there.
Yeah, the dragon will be quite a bit up though. So yeah.
I mean, it has to be that low to be able to be within the ravines.
Yeah, no, but that's why it will be the highest it can be up.
Mm-hmm.
Swoops down. What do you want to look for?
Go ahead and make a perception check with your dragon.
That is 20. Quick math. 23.
23? I'll say 23 is enough. That reveals. I don't know exactly what it was, but it was our entire area, so I'll allow the 23 to reveal. Anything else?
Well,
Dragon has its own initiative, right?
it's immediately after me.
After you. Okay,
Yeah.
so that would end your turn then.
Yes, it would end my turn.
Okay, unless you would have hold your action, I would allow that.
They could have commanded and then.
Commanding
waited.
is a bonus action.
Yeah, so I'll allow you to have hold your action to do
I will
something.
hold my action to throw a step.
Okay, at which point you can do that against them.
Make a constitution saving throw.
21.
That will make it.
Okay.
Bitch.
Anything else?
No.
Okay, after Zira, it is Yeti. And then you're on deck. That enemy, this one getting hit by the thing, is going to. It's no longer hidden.
Oh, no.
It's going to use its bonus action to hide now. Yeah, it's going to use its bonus action to hide now. Really bad. Does anybody have 12 or lower passive perception?
No, I have an 11.
Okay, so it's gone for you, and it's gone, I'm pretty sure, for Angie and Bess. However, it will then immediately reveal itself, because it's going to attack you. It's going to hurl lightning at you.
Okay.
But you saw it like coming like.
It
an attack
tries to
roll, right?
hide, and then it's going to. Yes, it is.
Because what's the duplicate, so.
Yeah, so you got to roll for that. Well, I roll for an attack. So no advantage because it wasn't hidden on you.
That is, however, a 23 to hit.
That hits me, but then I have to see if it's.
It is.
It is a duplicate?
Yeah.
So one duplicate scatters.
Yep.
The other one, this one's going to move 5. 10 is going to go there. Won't end its turn. It's going to go there.
Also wants to do something on
It's
green.
going to hurl it's going to
Me
hurl
and
lightning
myself,
at you as
because
well.
I is already dead.
It's going to hurl lightning at you as well.
It's just not that.
Actually,
Hide.
this one's going to hide behind there as its
Okay.
bonus action before hurling lightning at you.
That's okay.
So
Bothersome
that's
creatures.
one higher than the other one, so it's 14. It will then attack, so it's not hidden from you, so it's just an attack.
Yeah.
Which is a 16 to hit.
That doesn't hit.
Okay, they also don't have to roll, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's that
Oh,
one's
and
turn.
it's me.
This one, who is hidden, is going to move, which reveals it's hidden. It will then hide here.
Higher than 18 for me.
Yes. I rolled that much, and adding is 20 something.
So it's hidden.
Yeah, it's 22, I think. It is going to then hurl lightning at you at advantage.
Yeah.
18 to hit though.
That's not enough.
Then it doesn't hit.
It's 19.
I rolled 2 dice. After that, the other guy is going to, being in the precarious situation that he's in, cast Thunderstep. So unless you want a counterspell, it's going to go through. The guy between the Thry-Green. Okay. The guys have to roll Constitution saving throws. 1 succeeds, 1 fails. They suffer. Let's see. 14 plus 4, 18 points of damage. Okay, they're both not doing well, as this one teleports behind you, Bess.
Oh no.
Teleports behind.
But not surprising.
I think that's most of their turns. This one, not being hidden, is going to move though. 10,
Don't move away.
35, and this one was here, so it's 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35. It's going to move.
I can still do that one.
After
One is still in my range.
that,
Because he tried to attack me. So actually is.
you can see him, but they're smart. He's been trying to torn them out. But that is where they're at, and none of them can hide as a bonus action, so they're too exposed. After that is the chair's turn. The chair.
The chair.
The chair.
The chair.
Well, cheer up. Knock them up.
What? Knock them up?
No, knock them down. Up or
Yeah, come
down.
on, Shara. Knock them up.
So you get dwarf cat babies.
Goddamn. I'm gonna try and walk over there.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
Yay.
Oh yeah.
Are you
Knock-
flanking?
No, because it's too little space similar to there.
Push him in front of Best then.
What do you do?
Just
Well,
one
try and
thing.
punch it.
Go for it.
Natural 20 for a 29.
Hits. However,
Then it's gonna use reaction.
it farts, teleports. It still has its reaction. So you both suffer 6 points of damage, but only 3 for Uso. It's going to go back 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. There.
Annoying thing.
I'm gonna use the other glove to launch it at it and make it like a better attack.
Okay.
And then no, it doesn't hit for 16.
16 does not hit. Anything else?
Right.
Right, very well.
No,
Okay. Bree, you're on deck.
I know what I want to do. So.
Okay, good. So only the Thry-Kreen are after you.
I will I will use a key point to dash towards stand in front of this guy.
Okay, so you dash, run right up front in his face.
Yes.
Very well. After that, it is the Thri-Kreen's turn. The Thri-Kreen are going to move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Would you allow them to pass you like you would an ally?
Sure.
Okay, so
I'm gonna regret that.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40.
40.
Like you.
Jesus.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, 40. There. They don't have bonus, they don't have ranged attacks, so these are going to go here and dash attack.
So it's gonna do.
After that, Bree.
I quickly say to Zira, I'm gonna get one, and I'm moving here.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, then they're here.
So
Yeah, I'm
Bree's
gonna
gonna
do
get
that
like
one.
ganked.
Okay.
Yeah. And I want to be faced to this one.
Sure.
Because I want to use one of my... First, I'd like to use Bardic Inspiration die for unsettling words on
Yeah.
that one. So
Very
he
well.
needs to subtract a d10 from his next saving throw. That's 4 he needs
Okay.
to subtract. And I'm going to force him to make a dexterity saving throw because I make an attack with a net. And I can choose to speak its command word to entangle a large or smaller creature that I can see within 20 feet of me.
-4, right?
Minus 4. And it needs
18.
to... Yeah. It makes it. And I think it doesn't do anything then. No.
So the net drops to the ground within 5 feet of the creature.
No.
You tried.
Net is currently there.
Yeah, that's everything I can do.
To be picked up as a
It was a great
free
plan,
object
but it
action.
didn't work.
Can be picked up as a free action if you have a...
You can still break out of it though.
Yeah,
Yes.
I want to pick it up as a free action, but I can't do it on this turn.
No, you would have to be within 5 feet of it.
Yeah.
Or have very long arms.
So, it was a great plan theoretically, but it didn't work really
Got
well.
it?
Yep.
Okay, very well. After Bree,
And I'm gonna die again.
Angie.
Yes.
what does Angie want to do?
Right. I should have thought about this.
And George is on deck. Start thinking. Please.
Okay.
I tried to grab it, but it didn't work, and now it's on the ground there.
This is a dexterity saving throw, sadly.
Which print those. That's why I used an unsettling words. It's still not enough.
What's the DC, like 15 on that item?
I hoped to roll a 10, but it wasn't
No.
a 10.
Most many meteors also dex save, right?
Yeah.
Damn it. It is a dex save.
What do you want to do? Clock's ticking.
I will cast, I guess, Immolation on that guy.
Okay, dexterity saving throw.
Why does she only have a dexterity save?
I don't think she has immolation anymore, does she?
It says it here.
And she does. Okay. That is a 25.
Of course she didn't change it on her sheet.
I'm pretty sure she doesn't have it anymore, but for
Yeah,
now
she
it's
changed
on,
it.
it's on the
Of course she
sheet.
didn't change
It's
it.
on the sheet. She has it. So, but it rolls a 21 or 24, 5.
Yeah, no, that
And,
feels
and
right.
George, maybe.
It succeeds.
But I guess
Yeah, no, it
maybe-
succeeds.
The spell fails, but I'm pretty sure it still does half damage at least for the one burst.
It does? I don't know how Immolation works. I just hope that it wouldn't be a dex save.
Everything's a deck save with Angie because it's all fire.
Both of my characters are useless. What's the meaning of Immolation? I know the
It
meaning.
takes 8d4 damage on a failed save or half as much on a successful one, and then nothing else
It
happens
won't be on
because it
fire
succeeds.
on the success, right?
On a success, it doesn't stay on fire, no.
Yeah.
But it only it takes half of 6 or 8d6 damage. So we'll go ahead and roll 8d6. Half.
That's. Does it still take damage though?
Yeah, half. Immolation would normally allow the burning to last and deal that damage every turn.
No, because it has evasion.
Right, you're right.
Yeah, no, you're right. It doesn't deal any damage. You're right. Thank you for reminding me. Anything else that Angie wants to do?
I'll use another one of those
Sorcery points.
sorcery points to firebolt it.
Okay, go ahead and make an attack roll. We'll say she has to move at least a little bit, at least here to see
that's
it.
That is 25, I think.
25, yeah, even with the half cover we get from the ally, it still succeeds. Still hits.
Pretty tense.
12.
It still had a reaction, right? Or no, it teleported away from you, so it doesn't have to. Okay.
That's a 12.
12.
Unless she
Okay.
gets a plus.
No bonus on that. No.
I
12
don't
brings
think
it down to. That one is definitely looking bloody. That's white. The horn.
Right. Also on the same target.
And charisma save. Pretty good. 17, which I think still fails.
This
Just
is the only
blindly
one with
then.
an 18 DC.
So it can't see anything now.
11 points of damage.
11 points. Yeah, that guy's not looking great.
Okay, that one is the best to knock out.
Or just any of the lower left.
Yeah, that's
Anything
so
else?
good. Like, there aren't many of us that can do non-lethal
Anything else?
damage.
Magic?
No,
Okay, then George.
You are one.
And that's right on there.
Yes, George will move towards me.
Okay. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Close to even it. As he dashes.
He will.
Okay.
Yeah, he will.
Good, next turn.
Spirit
Yeah.
Guardians.
Okay.
Now that one is in Spirit Party.
After anything else? That's action dash. So after
Well,
George.
yeah, no, that's.
He has a bonus action left if he wants to do anything with that.
Yeah, still has that amulet
Sure,
of
sure,
several
sure.
things to concentrate on, right?
You can concentrate on multiple things, yes.
But he doesn't have any bonus action things. Or...
He
Spiritual
has a spiritual weapon as a bonus action.
Want
But
the
it's
spiritual
not
weapon?
Yes, I'll cast spiritual weapon
Where?
next
This one.
to that guy.
Yeah. Yes. Is that a guy?
Pharaoh?
Okay.
And
Go ahead and make an
shall-
attack.
That's also plus 8, right? Yes.
Yeah. This is again.
That's a 14!
14 does miss.
Wow!
Top of the
Two
round.
spiritual
That's right, what do you want to do?
weapon action.
You're on.
That is like.
Really bad. Or pretty bad. Definitely the worst.
Use my action to use much
Okay.
here.
20. Okay. After that, Zira.
Shell.
Hey. Knows the band.
Can I stand there?
Sure.
And then I clear line of sight on that guy, right?
Yes.
Okay.
You're gonna do it.
I am. I shoot at him. That's a natural 20.
That hits.
Okay,
But if we use his reaction to teleport away.
Attack, right?
it's an attack.
You can do that. You will do that. There's nothing. It will teleport. 5, 10, 15, 20. Nobody's within 5 feet, so nobody's suffering any damage, but the attack does miss.
I know, right? But they're annoying.
Yeah, but it's annoying that it happened on the natural 20.
Oh, I had that happen too, yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Anything else here?
I'm still gonna shoot him.
Go for it.
Because I can still shoot him. Just
Well, another natural 20.
The range is 140 feet, right?
Yeah, it's 60 foot range.
Oh, it's
18.
18
Hey,
hits.
wait. It's a 19.
19 also hits.
But I'm still mad at this.
You're allowed to be mad.
No, you're not allowed to be mad. You're not allowed to be mad.
18 points of acid damage.
Okay, 18. Pretty rough. Not bloodied yet, but close to it. Anything else?
That's everything I can do.
Okay, now it's that enemy's turn. He's going to move here to hide. For you, Zira, specifically. With
Dragon
his
will
stealth
follow me,
check
by
of
the way.
19.
The dragon will follow me.
Yep. Or fly high.
It
Stand.
will stay high, but it will always be near me
Yeah.
to have the perception for me.
It is a. Is this what is it? It is 19. Yes. It's not your. Yeah. Okay. You don't see it. It will then attack.
I will never see it.
It will roll lightning at you
It's a dragon that sees for me right now.
with a
Dragon's
23 to hit.
like, Dragon's like, as you're getting hit, oh, it's shooting something.
But my dragon has high perception because it's twice my efficiency.
Yeah.
Okay. $32 points of lightning damage.
Okay.
That's its action as it is.
It's half.
Resistant to lightning damage?
No, I'm not.
Okay. Well, in that
I'm
case,
still standing.
You're still
that's how
standing.
much lightning damage you take as it hurls it and it's no longer hitting.
I thought that was the same name.
No, but I'm still standing on 1 HP.
Yeah. Okay. That's those two's turn. That guy's blinded. It's going
And
to.
in the zone
What zone?
of
That guy is.
the
You're blinded.
guy.
It's going to swipe left and right. Yeah, to get rid of the floor. First, the left one is going to be a 22 to hit. On the right one is only a 16 to hit, which does both hit.
That's with disadvantage?
Oh, right. Hold it. You're right. So one of them at least hits. Then the other one with disadvantage. Lowest one is a 17, which does hit. So one attack on the left is 10, 2, 20, 4,
Hey, we're cool.
29 points of damage to that one. So this one gets cut up
I'm so certain.
and dies as it slices that one
They would have.
wildly.
It just seemed like they were not cool because.
Another one.
No, I totally understand the reasoning.
Yeah, no.
But they haven't talked till now, so they can't.
I feel like they can.
Is 30 something, which also kills this one. So these two are both
I'm pretty
dead.
sure they have a way of communication, but we can't understand it.
Maybe.
Maybe
So the Thrycreen that were assisting you have been slain. Yeah, that's that guy's turn, that guy's turn. These two,
Yeah.
this one starts its area within the radius, so makes a saving throw. Wisdom saving throw is not super high, but it is a 18.
That will make it.
Okay, so go ahead and roll 3d8.
Half damage. It's still damage. Radiant, right?
Yes. That's got. That's 8, so have to fall.
4.
Yeah.
Okay, 4 points of damage. Okay, you will move here. It's going to move here. Both going to attempt to hide. That one for shit. 13.
Not enough.
That one for 15.
Also not enough.
So none of them are hidden from either of you.
You
They
have
will
to-
both hurl lightning at George. It's not an advantage, which is 6.5. First attack against George, 20.
Nope.
Second attack against George, less than that. So
Nope.
both lightning bolts just slam into the walls.
Nice.
No effect. After
Which
that
is funny,
charge,
because metal attracts lightning. Well, technically salt does.
I'm gonna.
Punch into it.
Well, metal does.
It's gonna teleport away. That's the problem. I'm gonna try and punch it.
Go for it.
Turn its reaction off.
Hmm?
Turn its reaction off.
That's only after I flurry the blows, and I need to attack for that.
Yeah, okay.
go ahead and roll.
Try to restrain it.
I mean, yeah, I could. No, if I grapple it, it can still teleport away. Because
Go ahead and roll.
I'm gonna attack it. So that's an 11.
Alright, so the 11 you. I mean, it's at advantage because he's blinded.
Oh, that's right. Okay, at 23.
Hits. And he can't move because there's no space within 30 feet that it can see.
Ah! So blinding
it's
it
blinded.
does make sense.
That's 8 points of damage for the first.
8 points?
Yeah.
Okay. 10. Okay.
I will try and hit it again. This is one is called.
It's your bonus action attack?
No, my action.
Right, because
My
it was
extra
advantage, yeah.
It is a natural 20.
Hits? And which one of those was a natural 20?
Woo!
Which one of those was a natural 20?
The cat die.
Oh, right, because it's a cat. I was like,
It's
I was
a
looking
cat.
for a 20.
And this is the 20.
Yeah, okay, it's the cat one.
It's
Yeah.
a double die.
Go ahead and roll. That one's definitely cocked. Hey, there you go.
For 18 points of damage.
18 points of damage. Okay.
Definitely couldn't take that again.
I'll use 3 blows.
Go.
And hit it non-lethally.
Okay, at non-lethal, I'll say you do deal double damage. Or half damage. You're restraining yourself.
That's a 15 to hit.
Knocking people out, if you can do that with as much effectiveness as killing people, it just makes it too easy.
Fair. That's a 15. To the
15 does miss, yes.
second one. That's 25.
That does hit.
For that's 8 points half to 4.
What's after 4?
Well. Still standing.
Still standing.
After
I
that,
will
it's the
turn off its reactions and
There's
I
no
will
reaction.
Try to push it into a wall. It doesn't do extra damage.
no, it would just be flavor of you hitting it.
I will just push it.
Sure.
Just push it into.
Fright Green are dead, so those are gone. Then Bree.
I want this plan to work, so
Sure.
I'm stepping forward, picking up the net
Sure.
as a free action.
You got it?
I am going to move
That's 5
here,
feet. So 5, 10, 15, 20.
and I'm gonna do it again. But
Pretty
first,
sure the net has a net. What's the range of the net?
20 feet,
Okay, then you're.
and
this
it's
is magic.
the first again. Unsettling
it.
words. Please give me a 10. I need it.
I roll the dexterity saving throw.
It's a 5. It's a
Okay.
bit better.
Okay.
DC 15 it needs to make.
Let's see.
Wait, it's this.
Goes down to
Minus
Yeah.
5.
yeah. Like bonus, rolled an 11 becomes 6 plus 9 is 15. Sorry.
If only you had rolled
Sorry.
one higher.
Yeah, you had rolled one
Oh, I rolled
lower.
one lower. I rolled pretty low already,
You
and
rolled
then
so average.
the magic item is pretty.
I
It's
am
not
using the
super
rest
rare.
of my action to tear this net apart and make it unusable.
Do
You're
that.
not strong enough for that. Also, be careful with hitting the
Damn it!
neighbor.
Yeah, then things should work out.
I didn't want to make this session too long.
I'm
Anything
gonna
else,
stay
Bree?
here.
Already 11:30.
Angie.
Yeah, if he allows me to work, let it work.
No, why not?
And it's still on the ground there.
Yes.
I just think it's
Um,
funny.
It's not funny, it's
No,
stupid.
no, I think it's funny. How we said we didn't want to make the session too long.
What does Andy want to do?
do?
Think about what George wants to do, by the way.
Text-based, which is annoying. Yes. Right. I will, as a bonus action, bonus action, I'll put a spiritual weapon next to that one, I guess.
Yep.
That's gonna be Try and hit it. Natural 20.
Hits.
Double the dice with that as well, right?
Yes.
Or 9.
Yes. 5.
Yeah. So that is a 14.
14. Okay. That kills this one.
This sword just slices it apart with the force damage. You see the ripple through its body as its innards are just mushed around, and it collapses dead.
Someone cast Speak with Dead.
George can, I
George
think.
can.
Okay, gentle.
Pretty sure he has a potion on it. scroll. You get a
I'll
scroll.
engine will move there.
Yeah. 5, 10, 15, 20, 30.
Hold action. Firebolt. If something comes in within range.
Very well. Anything else?
No.
Then George.
Okay. First off, the spirit weapon will move next to the guy again.
Okay. Go for it.
16.
16 does not hit.
Okay. Well. Hello.
15.
Goes and he's still and gets within range again, right?
20. Yep.
And can I see the guy?
Yes, I would say. It does have half cover though, but depending on what you're doing, that may not matter much.
Check it. No, not gonna do that one. We'll just do I'll try the ranged attack. Just that. 8.
Go for it.
Fuck dexterity saving throws. Well, that is 21.
21 hits.
Okay.
It does have a reaction though. There.
Oh, there's at the moment.
Actually, it would teleport out of the fucking radius.
Yep. George can still walk up there.
Good.
It's 12 points of radiant damage.
If it teleports. Anything else, George?
No, fuck George.
Stop the round. Bezrak.
An immediate area is like 5 feet around.
Yes, depending on what spell you want to use. I'm not sure what immediate area then means. Is that the range of the spell?
No, it's that it like it's that the area immediately around the target space appear dangerous to it or something.
Okay, yes, that's like yeah, that doesn't matter. That's just flavor text. Yes.
But I'm gonna move like 5 feet this way. See it?
Yep.
Now let's make an intelligence.
Throw.
Being smart.
I rolled an 18.
For a 24.
Alright. I'm gonna move back.
Okay.
Turn? No, like way back.
5, 10, 20, 25, 30. There you go.
That's my bonus action
Easy step. 5, 10, 15, 20, 25. That's as far as you can see. Here,
Yeah,
30 you
that's
could be able to see.
too. That's my turn.
Okay, after Bess, you're on.
Okay.